we're starting out heavy. Holy Moses.
Damn, bro. I just woke up. What the hell?
You told me, Frank. Okay.
Yeah, okay, but not yet. Holy smokes.
Gotta set the
Jeez.
tone.
My
nighttime.
God. It's not nighttime.
We're live.
It's-
Ready to
Yeah,
go.
it
We're
is
live.
nighttime.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the intro? Where's the intro?
Not yet. Working on it.
I don't have one.
Okay, let's dive in. We're playing D&D. Everybody look alive. Be chipper.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna shotgun a Red Bull. Hold on, I'm gonna shotgun a Red Bull.
Okay. We'll wait for Ethan to get back. But in the meantime, we're gonna do a recap.
Can't mute my mic.
Jeez, I gotta mute that music. Creeping me
You
out.
could just tell me to shut it off, jeez.
Yeah, my nipples are hard right now.
Jeez, Louise, we're live, folks.
The music.
Okay, I hear you.
Get the
I hear
goosebumps.
you.
Get the goosebumps.
Okay, folks. Oh, you got two people shotgun Red Bulls. Okay.
Well.
Recap. What happened last session? All of y'all got introduced to the game because it was session 1. We found out who's connected to, vaguely. We found out what you all look like. And then you found out that there were corpses on the beach. Did Feyorn do it? Probably. He was the last one at the scene. And yet somehow nobody's really questioning him. At least not to his face. Think about that one.
Imagine I was a serial killer that nobody knew about.
I mean, it's the perfect fit.
Perfect.
No, but for real, you guys all found some corpses. You found a weird thing carved into one of the corpses' heads. They were, unfortunately, two very young people. Young half-elves who...
Wait, was it known that the bodies that they showed in the caskets were from the beach?
Well, they would have been kind of... Like, that could have been corroborated by Feyorn and...
But it wasn't.
I'll retcon that.
Oh, wow.
I think you did mention they were bloated and at
Yes.
least like waterlogged, if you will.
You saw their faces while they were in their caskets.
So I know what a drowned, dead, deceased body would look like. Then is what you're saying.
If you wanted to investigation check to check if they were dead, we could have done that. But you missed your moment.
Okay.
So, corpses. You had a little fight at the docks. Some of you saw some black water. Some of you kind of missed it a little bit, and then you had a little bit of a fight. After which, you were dragged back into the council chambers, where you had a little bit of a meeting with all 4 of the council members. Gellin was a little bit late, and then he reconvened, and a quest is pieced together in secrecy, such that you will ideally be looking into this haunted house of sorts, all the way up east on the map, about 4 miles out of town. At this haunted house, you're gonna look into it and see if you can find anything, because that's where those kids went last a few days ago. Now, I mentioned at the end of last session, if you want, what we can do is you can tell me things you want to do before your character goes to sleep, after they get up. Whatever you want to do, you can do those things. Lemon, I already know something that your character's going to be doing, so we can piece that in for the morning. Everybody else, if there's anything you would like to do, now is the time to express that.
Did we all just go back to our atypical places that we would normally sleep in Saltmarsh?
That it was the plan, but again, if you wanted to do something else, you can absolutely do that. I gave you the option to do something different last time, but I also said that if you wanted to just save it for the start of this session, you can do that.
I wanted to level up.
Okay, Milo levels up. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna need a second, so just get back to me because I gotta do all my level up stuff.
Yeah. And don't be one of those players who's like, oh, Milo's doing it, so I'm going to do it too.
Yeah.
Or Milo's doing it.
I helped Milo with the level up, actually.
Milo is going to bed, waking up, patiently waiting for whatever package they're gonna give us for our mission.
I will say, Milo, in fact, you don't have to wait because it was delivered while you were asleep, unbeknownst to you. So we can get to that package once I figure out what everybody else is doing here. Is anyone doing anything before they go to bed?
I'm doing something after bed.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna before we're supposed to meet up at the meetup spot, I'm just gonna kind of roam the city a bit.
Okay. Wyatt, I will say, when you wake up, in your, we'll call it sleeping area, you get a few strange looks, questioning, like, what are you doing up? Where are you going? Nobody says anything, but they look at you as you're making your way, getting ready and getting out the door.
Okay.
You don't say anything to them?
No.
Okay. And nobody says anything to you. So you just roam the city quietly, early in the morning? Is there anything particular you're looking for?
Just anything that kind of pops out at me.
Anything that pops out at you.
Out of you.
What is this?
A wet hand makes a thud.
Oh, yeah. Don't go too close to the docks. Oh, I'm going to turn off your lights that I've got attached to you. Okay. Well, given that I'm not exactly sure what you're referencing, if there's something specific I should know, you can DM me. But otherwise, I'm going to assume that...
I'm just walking around, seeing if everything's kind of regular in the city.
Okay. Well, actually, let's find that out. Can we have... You know what, Ethan? I'll get you involved. Can you give me a D20 roll? Just a raw D20?
And while that's happening, Frank, I'll DM you. Okay, so you're in a tavern, and
What did we get?
That was
Okay,
a great
perfect.
joke.
Perfect.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Greg.
So, oh, that's funny. I just caught what you did there.
I'm a dungeon master.
That was a good one. Okay, so what I will say, Wyatt, as you wake up, you walk out and it is a perfectly beautiful day. There are barely 2 clouds in the sky that you see, and the sun is just coming up. You've gotten up earlier than most of the city, and as you roam through the streets, it's pretty quiet, other than at the docks where things usually start up pretty early. A lot of movement, a lot of hustle and bustle, just preparing ships to be departed, and a few have already made their way out.
I'm gonna hang around by the docks, but keep a low profile.
Okay. Speaking of which, Grix, I assume you would be waking up around the docks as well.
Yes, that's correct.
Is there anything particular you'd be doing before or after you get up?
Just making sure all the paperwork is set up that, but that might not have gotten finished last night.
Okay, so you go to the docks and make sure everything's good to go?
Yep.
Okay, I will say when you get there, Greg, as typical, is already there kind of waiting, and as you kind of step up, he greets you for a second and he just says, "Hey, I thought you weren't going to be coming in today."
No, I wasn't, but I got to finish out the paperwork from last night, so here I am.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Your work's going to get done no matter what. It's going to be a little bit extra for us, but we'll be okay.
All right. Well, you let Galen know that my room, he can rent it out. I don't know when I'll be back, but he can rent it out for a few nights while I'm gone.
Ah, CB&B. He'll appreciate the extra coin.
Put it towards my tab.
I'll let him know. Hey, I don't know exactly what you're getting into today, but have fun, man. With vacation or whatever you're doing, just enjoy it.
I plan to. Be a nice break from all the hard work on the docks here.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll hold it down.
Perfect.
And I will. Sorry, you go ahead.
I'm gonna give him this little salute with the fingers, and I'll bid him adieu.
Okay.
Go to bid him adieu.
Okay. As you head out, I will say that Wyatt, unless you're like hiding somewhere, you would be spotted by Grix as well.
That's fine. I'm just keeping like I'm not trying to get into any conversations. I'm not like greeting anybody. I'm just kind of watching the docks. If he sees me, he sees me. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So we'll leave you guys there for a second and see how Grix reacts to that. Feyorn, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm packaging up what I made, and I guess I would wait until the time is right to go meet.
Okay.
And just
So you're-
in anticipation, he's just, excited, wrapping up his goods.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to be staying in the grove for a little bit extra, just kind of biding your time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will say it's a little bit uneventful there. So you will have done the thing that you've done, which you can talk about later. And you've packed it all up nice and neat, got it in your backpack, and you're just kind of hanging around the shrine, waiting for things to, for the time to feel right. Peaches, what are you doing?
Peaches obviously wakes up before the sun comes up. So she is tuning up her leg, and then she's gonna go to a bakery or something and get like some little road snacks for everybody.
Okay. Okay.
It's a nice little breakfast for everyone.
Very good. So there are many bakeries that you know of, or at the very least, places that serve baked goods. And surprisingly enough, one of the best spots is a little market just across from the docks, on the same side as the mining guild. So actually, I'll just place you where you would be. Actually, I'm going to stick Feyorn where he's going to be, way out there. And Milo, I forget which one exactly, but you're up north a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll talk this guy away. Okay. So, Peaches, I'm not gonna play it out because it would be a standard routine for you to stop by one of these spots. And so it would be a pretty quick interaction for you to just kind of stop in, see some familiar faces, and as you go, pretty much everyone just, smiles or waves to you. Even though you're not on your daily routine, you got a pretty warm reception from everybody here in the morning. Yeah, everybody's kind of just happy to see you kicking around, and you're able to pick up what you need. Now, is there anything particular that you'd like to get from this bakery?
Probably just like a couple types of muffins, maybe little like turnovers, something like that, and then put it on like a little basket or a bag or whatever.
One for everybody?
Yeah, minimum.
Okay. So that's gonna drop about 1 silver to cover all of that.
No problem.
Okay.
Just realized I don't have my character sheet open.
Well, to get there, deduct that out. And while we do that, Milo, I am actually going to send you.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if I can copy from there, but if I can, perfect.
Nice.
Uh,
Whoa!
What?
I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Oh, I sent you a little list. So you see, when you wake up, just inside your door, there is neatly tucked away, like packed in nice and tight, all of these things in what actually looks to be a pretty well constructed miner's pack. So you can tell this was clearly meant to make you look as though you are going on a mining excursion. As the big miner's pick kind of sticks out from the back of the back, the crowbar kind of hangs out the other side. And then you see right beside the backpack, there is a bottle with this kind of airy liquid rolling around inside of it. And there is a note attached to it that says, in case you need to get away. And I will send you that item as well.
Okay.
And there is one.
I will put that one in my prison wallet and.
Good. It doesn't fit, by the way. Wait, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's a 13. Actually, I'm proficient in Constitution, so let's see if this actually fits. I'm gonna spit on it.
Advantage.
It's actually an 18.
Oh, okay, great. It breaks anyways, so you needed you needed a 20.
That video. We all seen that video.
One man, one vial.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not seen this video, and
You've never seen the one. Never mind. I'm not even gonna
Turn Phrank on. We gotta turn Phrank on.
No, I'm going to.
We're good. We're okay. I don't need to see that. I've only seen that video enough times.
Okay, all right. Well, this is D&D, folks. Okay. So, Milo, is there anything else that you're going to be doing before or after your sleep other than receiving this package?
No, just grabbing it, and as the sun is coming up, that's when I would start making my way towards the fork in the road, like we talked about.
Up east, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to bounce back a little bit to Grix and Wyatt. Grix, you spot Wyatt just kind of kicking back, kind of taking in the scene. You can or cannot approach him. You choose to do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, I'll approach him.
Okay.
Can I just say that I really wish I
Wyatt.
had left my headphones upstairs for that?
Yeah.
That was not something I wanted to remember.
Yeah.
Hey, Wyatt, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Grix. A good morning it is.
Yeah, I would say so. You just about ready to meet up with the rest of the gang?
Yeah, sure. Let's head on
All right.
over.
All right. And I guess I'll start walking towards the east.
Okay.
I will say that Peaches is probably the first one there, and she's been there probably for about an hour just waiting.
Okay. Did you fly there?
Probably not. But like I said, she woke up before the sun, so she just kind of got the baked goods and then made her way up.
I'd like to say that me and Grix arrived last, about 15 minutes late.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, Feyorn, I gotta ask because I assumed you might be the latest. But given your character's habits, how early would he have gotten up to do what he wanted to do?
He probably would have been up early. There's also one thing I remembered that I'd want to do.
Okay.
After he got everything packed up, he would do his morning ritual of planting a seed and kind of like meditating / praying to the Earth Mother.
Okay.
Not really saying anything out openly, just, doing his part as a druid, if you will.
Okay.
And then he would probably go on his way.
Okay. So, as you all kind of make your way, have made your way up, I will say that it is a bit of a trek. 4 miles is a pretty long way to go. And as per kind of the timing of things, I will definitely say, Peaches, you probably got there first. Followed not too long after by Feyorn. And Peaches, as you kind of arrive, the road itself, actually we can bring this up here, and boy oh boy are you going to hate the way this map is laid out. Now you're going to a haunted house, but the scariest thing of all is
The flipped map.
Confirm.
this.
No!
What the?
Stop it!
What is?
Oh boy.
I think I ate that.
Yeah. Okay. So you head yourself east, which is this direction here, down towards the haunted house. Now the main path itself veers off north, closer to the land, and there is a path that runs south towards the coast.
No, it doesn't.
What the fuck is this map?
And it is a
Just change it. You're God.
You are God.
I know. Actually, to be honest with you, I will be changing everything shortly. I found
Because
some.
I am so disoriented right now.
I found some reoriented maps, so we'll just use them. Okay. Why they did this, I have no idea.
Why is north not pointing like true north?
They could have just. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. Okay,
Can't
so
you just flip it?
you know what? Canonically,
Yeah, but that is
whoa, the earth is rumbling beneath your feet. Whoa, look at that.
Zorth.
Okay.
So
Okay. So, anyways, going back here. So, the path that branches off towards the haunted house, it's almost hard to spot at first, Peaches, but you do see it is pretty run down, not super overgrown. So, you're still able to recognize it. And you, of course, if you need to at any point, you can kind of hop in the air a little bit and see. It's not too far off. It's about 200 meters or so off the main path, but still very difficult to see. And it does kind of hang very close to the cliff's edge, overlooking the sea. The house itself, I mean.
That's freaky. I like it.
Did we like run into anybody along the way up here? Like, I guess we all kind of made it. Can I roll to see if anybody was like suspicious of me kind of walking out, or
Like, you want to take a look around at
yeah, like just
while
like,
you're in the
paying
town?
attention while I'm like headed that way, right? Because we're all meeting at this fork in the road.
Yep.
So like in my travels there, I would have been paying attention to anybody maybe paying too much attention to me, or
Okay.
anybody who seemed like maybe shady coming from that direction.
Sure. Let's do a perception check.
Not bad. It is a 13.
13. Okay. When you step out of your house, Milo, you kind of like take a look around, and it's pretty quiet on that end of town. So the normal run-of-the-mill of things, there's nobody really around that you notice. However, you can see on the kind of dirt path that leads up to your residence, you can actually see a set of footprints that lead away from your front door. You also see a second set that actually round around your house.
Okay, can I follow that to see where those go?
For sure. So you follow them around the side of your house, and you realize it goes all the way to the back. And then they kind of point toward, like, they kind of stop at the back wall, and then they just vanish.
Gone.
Gone.
Okay. If I was a smarter man, I would do more with this, but I'm not. So, okay. I mean, yeah, I'll just have headed out then.
Okay. Okay, so you take off. Along your travels, you just see every once in a while somebody getting out of their house, but for the most part, it's a pretty quiet journey, especially this early. The sun is kind of barely coming up, and people aren't really even getting to their main places of work yet. So you make your way up. Feyorn, I will say that you are second to meet Peaches there, so if you guys want to have a chat before everybody else gets there, be my guest. Otherwise, everybody's going to start showing up.
Oh, good morning, hen. Hon.
I have to remember my accent. Just a high-pitched noise.
Just
Oh, morning. I made everyone some cookies, and I'll hand you a cookie.
you
And
sweet
it's-
thing.
It looks like a leaf.
Oh my god. This is so sweet. Thank you. I actually also provided breakfast as well. And I'm gonna pull out like a little basket or whatever I have and show little muffins and whatnot. And just help yourself, whichever you'd like. You're here first, so you get first dibs.
And I'll just grab a muffin. And be, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll eat this later, I think.
Okay.
I'm not really a morning
We're to eat your
eater.
cookie later.
Well, the cookie's kind of special. I'll just link in chat so everybody knows. But when you eat it, you'll gain 2 temporary hit points as a bonus action when you eat it.
Ooh.
How long does it
So
last?
should I save?
That's a great
this?
question. It does say.
If it doesn't say, then it's till the next rest, I think. Long rest. Sorry,
I will
that's
look
not
into that.
really.
Yeah, unless you see otherwise, I'm going to say 24 hours.
Okay, well there you go. It doesn't say otherwise.
Okay, very good.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. You know
So
what?
it
I'll
would
have
be
this now
2.
then.
Oh, well, I hope you like it.
It looks delicious. I eat the cookie.
And it's 2 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Your vision starts going blurry. Oh.
Listen.
You start getting a little bit paranoid.
What else is new?
Okay. So I'll say at this, as you're kind of like indulging in the cookie, Milo would roll up at this point.
Is it like a sugar cookie? Or is it like one
It's
of those
like-
like natural ones with like seeds?
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
just
in
like
it?
an oat. Yeah, oat. Yeah, very natural, if you will. No
Perfect.
chocolate chips.
Exactly like what Peaches likes as a bird.
Good morning, Peaches, and good morning, Feyorn.
Good morning, Milo.
Morning.
I'll walk up close and like unsling the supplies and just plop them down.
I do the same with the basket.
Oh, you guys brought snacks. I brought a mining pick and some rope.
You brought the most important stuff.
So this is what was given to us from the council. It's the pick that you see here, a crowbar, some rope, kind of a typical dungeoneering pack, some rations, torches. So if you guys are low on anything or you need anything, please feel free, obviously, take from this.
Oh, thank you. I've also got quite a few of the same things, so I can also lend if needed.
Here, have a cookie. It'll make you feel good.
They're really good.
All right, yeah, thank you, Feyorn. And I'll grab it and I'll eat the cookie.
Nice. You're tripping balls.
That actually
day.
happened to me in a campaign. The pies were spiked. The moon fell out of the sky.
Okay.
Any sight of the other two? On your way up here?
I haven't seen them. No. I was hoping they'd be here already. I think Grix was the one who recommended the meeting time.
True. Well, we don't even know if Milo. No, you're Milo. Wyatt will actually show up.
Can I
Yeah, he seemed pretty
okay.
spooked.
can I
at
talk
the,
to
the docks.
Grix before we get there?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll just wait till.
Well,
I guess
I
no
forgot to
waiting.
reset all my stuff.
How far away from the mansion are we? Like at this.
At the juncture, it's
Yeah.
like 200 meters.
Okay.
You're pretty close.
Okay, so we can see it. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, you're American, so like I don't know, like 286.235 feet.
Wait, 200 meters is like 600 feet, I think.
Okay, whatever. I don't know what it is.
How many
Yeah,
inches?
you Americans and your funny numbers.
Bro, you could've just said
Tanner,
meters.
it's,
I know.
it's about 4 football fields. I think you got it now.
Anything but the proper system, eh?
It's like 1/8 plus 0.12 football fields. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, I will. Once everybody gets here, once we're walking up, I would like to obviously like survey the outside of the mansion. But until then,
Sure.
everybody can do their thing.
Okay, so we can bounce to Grix and Wyatt taking their walk, holding hands,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, can I roll to hold hands?
both hands
Aw.
at the same time.
yeah, we're like a tornado. We're just Crash Bandicoot on the way over here. You
Now,
know,
are
just-
you like flinging me in the air? Or are you like over to hold my hand?
No, he
Or am I,
can't.
like, or am I just like?
No, he's tiny. He's only 5'10", dude. You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
remember.
Alright,
fucking
alright,
tiny, bro.
alright.
Okay, but to you guys walking up the road.
How long have you been in Saltmarsh, Grix?
Well, I got here about 6 years ago. Yeah, I basically passed out on the outskirts of Saltmarsh, and well, Galen found me and kind of brought me into Saltmarsh, and kind of took me under his wing, gave me a job. I had to pay off some debt, for him taking care of me and all that, but yeah, 6 years strong. This is this will be the first time since a few weeks ago or a week ago or so now since I've left Saltmarsh.
What do you think you'll miss about it?
Oh, jeez. Not really much to miss. I mean, I like the docks. I like Galen. I like Greg. He's a decent boss. But yeah, I miss meeting new people and hearing all the stories and hearing about traveling and adventures.
You don't hear too much of that at the docks?
Yeah, no, I hear about that quite often.
And what about this Galen fella? How well are you?
Mr. Primewater?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I owe him everything. Everything that I am today, I owe it to him. Without him, I would be, scrounging on the streets, panhandling.
Does he take in a lot of people, or is it just you that he happened to put under his wing?
I think it's just been me. I've never seen him bring anybody back, anything like that. But I to be honest, I was, basically slave labor for a good chunk when I first met him. Like, I didn't get paid nothing. He gave me a dusty old old closet, essentially a broom closet in one of his old warehouses. So I came from nothing, and he just needed another set of hands at the docks. That's what I did.
Oh,
Right place, right time.
that sounds lovely. Sounds lovely, Grix.
How was your last voyage? Did you guys encounter anything scary or nothing?
I mean,
Fill me in.
if I were to be frank,
I thought you were Wyatt.
the voyages are probably scarier with the people on them rather than what we end up actually doing. That Mr. Bodock is quite the tyrant. It's a treat to see you handle him the way you do, but on that voyage, I try to just keep to myself. In fact, I mainly tune out for most of it. At the end of the night, I don't even remember what we did.
Wow. Well, you know, when you're working under Galen, there are certain things that I must do and abide by. And well, sorry, what was the name you dropped? Sorry,
Mr. Bodock.
Mr. Bodock. I would obviously know that name, Mr. DM.
He's the orc that you kind of basically you had that not so great interaction with.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna write that down real quick. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't help that, you know, goblins and orcs have a long history. So there's still that, there's that tension, but he knows me, he knows who I work for and who I represent. So I don't really take much from people on the docks because, well, I keep my mouth shut for them. And if they give me a little sass, I'll give it back to them. I may be small in stature, but I'm not going to get pushed around.
Better you than me, that's for sure. I live with the fella. I can't quite give him that sass, at least all too often.
Oh, I believe that. Bet she'd throw you overboard. Started doing that. You know, you being so small and all, he could probably just pick you up with one hand and throw you overboard.
Yeah. Small.
Isn't like the average height for you folk like well over 6 feet?
Well, what do you mean for my folk?
I'm gonna look them up and down. You're human.
Yes.
Yeah, so isn't the average height for most of you human men well over 6 feet? And if, you know, I've heard rumors that if a human male is under 6 feet, that he's kind of lesser when it comes to fornicating with women.
Oh my god!
I'll kind of I'll put my hand.
It should be the other way around.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and I'll stop us from walking. I'll say, "Listen here, Grix. You know, I was just being polite, asking you a little bit about your life. You don't need to insult mine."
Well, there was no malice behind my words. I assure you of that, Wyatt. I didn't mean no ill intent with my words.
Okay.
Just straight up, just pointing out facts. That's all. From what I've seen and gathered from speaking to other humans.
And like with my right hand, a dagger comes out, and I just kind of like whimsically point it at him. That better have been a joke.
You know me, Wyatt. We joke around all the time.
That's true. I'll kind of flip it and just put it back in on my side. Better hurry up. We're running a little bit late here.
Yeah. What do you think we're gonna run into at this mansion?
Honestly, I've been itching for a little adventure. I've only been in Saltmarsh here for about 6 months, so I need a new little change of scenery.
Oh, you're a gust in the wind. Don't like to stay in one spot for too long.
That's why I'm a little bit curious about you. You know, I know you, but I don't know you. You know?
Well, you never bothered to ask. You never bothered to ask about it while we were at the tavern. You know, when we exchanged pleasantries on the dock. But
You see,
we'll see how this far goes, and maybe we'll have time to chew the bark.
Things are different now. We've seen some shit. You know what I mean, Grix? Things are different. We're bonded.
What we saw the other night was nothing short of bizarre and just very strange.
You could say that.
On that note, I guess I'll start heading more towards, I guess not focus on like looking at him and like kind of not paying attention, but like really receiving what he's doing and just focusing on straight ahead and making my way towards fork in the road.
Sure. Okay. All right. So you guys all convene. I'm going to send you a little bit of an image of what you will see as you...
I'll hand out the cookies to the other two as well
For sure.
when they show up.
You're still at the fork in the road, but do your thing.
Oh, okay.
I'll also hand out breakfast.
Who are those people? That doesn't look like any of us.
Those are the kids.
Yeah.
This is what the mansion looks like, the haunted house.
Haunted mansion. Coming up.
I was gonna say,
coming
is
out in
Disney
theaters,
gonna come
next
after
week.
us if we say it?
Yeah.
Hashtag ad.
Doesn't look very stable.
Well, neither is their market share, so.
Okay. So again, you guys kind of convene at the spot there. You can do what you need to do and tell me when you would like to approach.
Good morning, fellow teammates. Let's get all our hands in and have a little powwow. Let's get nice and excited for our little adventure, huh?
My hand and my wig in.
I'll also put my hand in.
I'll reach my hand up and put it in.
Well, you are very chipper this morning.
Let's go, team. Save the children.
Well,
And
they're
then
wait.
For the kids?
a little less enthusiastic than that. Save the children.
We're all
They're
laying off
already
and
dead.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already...
Well, we gotta save the new children. There's kids showing up at this place every day.
Justice
Wait,
for
there
the
is?
children.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Listen, if I'm a curious 5-year-old and I hear the other 5-year-olds are going to this thing, I'm gonna want to check it out for myself.
Well, how could they
Very
tell other
brave
5-year-olds if they
five-year-old.
came back dead?
I don't know. They got some autopsy skills here. You know that Owlin. I don't know. She got some magic in her.
Oh my god.
This has
think
the
all of
same
us-
vibe of. What do you mean he woke up dead in the morning? You can't wake up dead.
So
I'm gonna-
what exactly are we looking for? Sorry.
Anything, right? They said
We're just investigating this house, this abandoned house. We were told to go investigate it
and we
by
can-
Aland and Manistrad.
Evidence of anything, including if there's nothing. She said,
Yeah.
bring back proof.
Anything that might seem off or strange or out of place.
For whatever reason, we have more stuff than we probably know what to do with as far as supplies go. But does anybody need? And I'll like reach down, pull up a crowbar, and like hold it out to anybody, just in case we get separated. I've got one of my own.
I'm gonna pull out my crossbar. Yeah, I got one too.
Well,
you
yeah.
never know when
Pull
you
out
could
my
use.
pickaxe.
I'll take it. You never know when you could use a little crowbar.
But mine's a goblin-sized crowbar. I'll make sure to put that.
I'll take it.
Okay, yeah. I'll also, I guess, I don't know, divvy up some rations so everybody gets 2 rations.
Oh, thank you.
And then everybody gets an extra torch.
And everybody gets a muffin or a turnover, whatever they'd like.
What flavor turnovers?
Blueberry and apple.
I'll take an apple, please.
I hand him an actual apple. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, give him an apple turnover.
Cool. And did everybody get a cookie, Lemon?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'll hand the 2 cookies out to Wyatt and Grix. Be like, eat these.
Well, isn't this just darn sweet?
Yes, it is.
Feyorn, you always surprise me.
They don't taste great, but they make you feel good. So
They taste fantastic. I love seeds.
Oh, it's made out of seeds?
well, it has seeds.
Oh, oats
It
and
just
seeds.
has oats, you know, it's just Just
It's like
natural
one of those
things.
health cookies.
Oh, okay.
I'll kind of chew through it, and it tastes horrible to Wyatt. And he's like, Feyorn, that's good.
Oh,
It'll
why
make
don't you have
feel good.
another?
So anyone who ate them, make sure you have your 2 temp hit points.
Do you
I'll
eat the whole
eat the
thing?
cookie. Yeah, I'll eat the cookie.
Okay.
I'm also gonna hate it. Mmm. Very fibrous.
I mean, if you have a preference, I can make something else.
Anything with like meat, possibly.
Meat?
Yeah, you know, the gamier the better. Like, you know, a deer, like a rabbit, maybe. Possum. I don't mind possum.
I don't hunt anything.
What do you eat then?
Plants?
Cookies.
Cookies? Yeah.
You've never ate meat?
I don't
I
think
mean-
there's such thing as a meat cookie there, Grix.
Why
I can
not?
make the
Burger?
portions smaller for you if that would make it easier.
It's just a burger patty.
That sounds pretty good. If it's a cookie made out of all meat, that sounds delicious.
I'll look into it. I'll find something for you.
Perfect. Like I said, the gamier the better. And if you want to undercook it a little bit, I wouldn't complain.
How little?
I could still be making noises. And I would still eat it.
Please don't hate me.
Listen, okay, just to calm everybody down, you guys gotta remember, I am a goblin. I'm a fucking goblin.
And I'm a
I-
bird.
I eat things that, you know, particularly, you know, when I was raised hunting rabbits and, grabbing a rabbit and putting my fingers around its throat and choking it to death and eating it right then and there. That's what us goblins do.
Where was that mansion again? I think it might have been just
think
that
it's
way
this
over
way.
yonder, right? I'll meet you guys there. I'm gonna get a head start.
I'm going with him.
Grix, do you mind putting our feathered friend at ease that you're not going to take a bite?
You don't eat
out of
live
Peaches?
birds, right?
Not of your size, no.
Okay.
Good to know.
If you see like a little blue jay or like a crow or raven, oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Grix, let's not give Feyorn nightmares. Last thing that Feyorn needs to think is that we're gonna be eating the animals.
Well.
Wait, Wyatt! And then I'm gonna call after Wyatt.
Did he just call you an animal?
No, but he's a fucking druid, and druids love animals, man. Don't give him nightmares.
My god, he turns into like a rat.
Holy shit! Foreshadowing that Grix accidentally eats Feyorn later.
We need to keep an eye on that one. I'll guard your back if you guard mine.
Is there a clear opening? Can we see like a front door or?
Yeah. So I'll give you kind of the description as you move your way. I just had to make sure you guys were done talking about eating animals. So the road to the house, it winds kind of through a bunch of rocks that are built up around the coast. Often you can see a view of the sea below, which is about a good 50 feet down. There's a stiff, briny wind that kind of rolls off the coast and offers a little bit of a chill. As you make your way up towards the house, you can see that there is the decrepit house sits on the highest ground in the area. Around it, there's a stone wall that's been crumbled in many places, exposing the interior grounds. There's an ornate metal gate that lies open at the end of the road, which is where I've situated you all. It's swaying slightly in the wind. There's wild flora growing throughout the inner yard, but all the years cannot hide the evidence of the well-tended garden that sat there. Near the house, the rotted wood roof of a water well rises out of the tall grass, which is just behind the house that you would have spotted as you made your way up towards this front gate. You can also see that on top of the house, which stands about 35 feet tall, there are some pretty ravenous looking vultures rather, that are either perched or just kind of circling around the top of the house.
I'll be the first one to get there, but I won't go in.
Okay.
Is there any like symbols or any symbolism on the actual gate itself? Like maybe a letter to represent like a name or a symbol or something? Yeah.
For sure. So that's a good question. So when you step up, you can see, though most of it has kind of like rusted away and some of the pieces of the fence or the gate has fallen off. You can see there is a very rusted symbol that it's kind of like the generic symbol representing like an alchemist, just kind of plastered within the iron wrought.
Does anybody here recognize the symbol? Asking to the group in character.
Would I have heard of any stories about the mansion during my time in Saltmarsh?
Give me a history check.
Okie dokie.
As an Aarakocra, can I talk to birds?
Roll, baby.
I don't think you can, actually.
Okay.
I think it would require like a speak with animals.
Yeah, speak. Okay.
That's not in the game, by the way.
Okay, Grix. So you've been in Saltmarsh for quite a while, and the haunted house, quote unquote, that you're approaching here, you've heard many, many stories about. One of the more prevailing ones, and seems to be corroborated by quite a few people, is that there was in fact a struggling alchemist that lived up here, and the premise of what he was trying to accomplish was to create essentially like a philosopher's stone, but one that would essentially turn any element into gold. And from there it kind of peters off into all kinds of crazy rumors. Maybe he went crazy, maybe he died, he was successful, he was unsuccessful. There's all kinds of weird rumors surrounding this guy, and for the first time you get to see with this symbol some of that may be corroborated correctly.
Okay.
Do you think he turned himself to gold? By accident?
I didn't relay this any. I haven't said anything yet. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be that guy. But no, I'll just say that. I have no idea. You know what happened to this guy. You know, there has been stories told about him, but no one knows for sure what really ended up happening to him. They don't know if he died or if he disappeared. But he was. Well, he was experimenting with things that are beyond my comprehension. To do with the Philosopher's Stone, turning things into gold. I don't know. That's about as much as I know.
I think we should be careful with what we touch in there, then, if that's the case.
Yeah, you don't want to turn into gold. Then we'll have to bring you back to the castle. I don't think I want to do that. You'd be a heavy gold guy.
If that is the case, Feyorn, you can have my share of. If I turn to gold, you can have me as gold.
I got dibs on your arm. I'm taking your arm, the left one.
I'll take like the neck up. That way I can like get a bust of you, and it would look really ornate and look really cool.
Yeah, people would ask, who the hell is this guy in your 2-room closet?
Oh, I don't get much visitors. It'd be mainly for me. Just something to look at, something sparkly.
Well, shall we?
After you, Milo. Take the lead, big man.
I will walk up to the door.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lemonius.
No, I'll wait.
I
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the door, and I'll put my hand on the door, and I will divine sense again, detect holy or evil creatures, consecrated or desecrated items within 60 feet. It's like
Okay.
The Witcher when you use Witcher vision, and it's like boo, and then it like pops up red, and then you follow the smell.
And I'm sorry, so it's undead, fiends,
And celestials
within 50 feet?
60 feet.
60 feet. 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a radius, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably up and down.
Yeah, it's a radius.
Okay.
Bubble. Like a spirit bomb.
Yeah.
About does it sorry, I have to be really specific about this.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it say like you just get a general sense, or does it say specifically that you know like how many, where, what?
So it says until the end of your next turn, as long as they are not behind total cover. Also, if
Okay.
they are behind total cover, you know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. And then within the same radius, you can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay, so I just want to clarify. So if they're behind total cover, you don't get a sense.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, you are free and clear. You don't sense anything.
Guys, I think this place is really fucked up. There's some really fucked shit in here, I think. God is giving me a fucking crazy feeling right now.
Can I insight check God?
Shit, okay. Then I'll look back to see if the group is behind me or what it is that they are doing.
Oh, yeah,
I would,
I'm
but I
following.
can't control my character.
Why not?
Damn.
You
Game's
can't?
lost.
I'm
Game's
trying
lost.
to, but my
Oh, it's
cat
fine.
is stealing my mouse. So
You cannot take this action while the game is currently paused.
Can you try now?
Oh, you paused it and unpaused it? Now it's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it's
working for me before.
I haven't moved anyone's token.
Hi, stinky poops.
Okay.
Yeah, I can move.
Frank,
Yes.
is there an old ass tree here?
Ooh, he gonna talk to it.
There are in fact very old like bushes and flora that are all strewn throughout the garden. Big thorn bramble that just kind of seem to go forever.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the center of it,
Okay.
of these,
The bushes.
but the bushes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my ability to talk to them.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kneel down in the bushes, kind of next to everybody. You would have just seen me walk into the bushes, and now crouch down, so you can't see me, and you're just gonna hear me whispering.
You're just whispering to bushes?
And I'm just gonna say, no, oh, hey, how's it going? We're about to go into this house here that you live outside of, and I was just wondering if we might be in any danger if we go inside. I know you can't talk to me, but could you maybe like drop a leaf or something?
Give me a fucking. Just roll a d20 for your response here. Let's
Well,
see.
I have advantage on all charisma checks I make to influence them.
Okay, roll 2d20s. Roll 2d20s.
Roll 2d20s.
Actually, you know what? Just roll persuasion checks. Just roll a persuasion check with advantage. That's fine.
Okay. Persuasion. I don't know how to roll advantage in, but I'm just gonna roll it twice. So,
Sure.
ooh, They're
Two
both
10s?
12.
Oh, both 12? Okay. So the bushes, they're just kind of like lazily like flowing in the breeze. And at one point, just like a kind of bare little branch just like snags on your sleeve. It just gives a tiny little tug back and forth, and it just stays hooked on.
Okay.
What do you think he's doing?
I don't know.
I think he's taking the dookie.
This guy is who is this
maybe.
guy? I bought like a few potions off him. That's it.
He does know a lot about plants.
Well, I would say so if he's talking to them.
He's whispering to his bowels, saying, "Please let me get through this in peace."
I hope he's not talking to them to use them.
See, you think since he eats so many seeds that he wouldn't have such issues with all the fiber, but hey, I guess we all have our issues, right?
Feyorn, you need some paper? I got some linen cloth or something. Not great, but
I'm going to kind of like pet the bush. Just be like, oh, well, thank you, I guess. And as I do that, I'll use Druidcraft on it. And what I'm attempting to do is, like, since I told it to drop a leaf, if I could make it either grow leaves or something, like just like a leaf, just to kind of heal it in that regard.
Okay.
Make it more vibrant, whatever,
Oh, so like it'll like kind of grow a little bit.
Whatever you feel is
Okay.
necessary.
Feyorn.
You pat it and then you leave.
Yeah, and then I'll come out of the bushes.
Okay. Feyorn, as you kind of like rub your hand through the bush, you get the sense that this is a really neglected bush. And it really soaks in the affection, and then with your druid craft, it kind of like billows out a little bit. And as it does, you see kind of all the bushes that are kind of interconnected by their roots, all billow a little bit, to the point where the bushes on the left side of you guys actually billow up. And it seems almost intentional as they reveal underneath it. There were 4 giant weasels waiting to ambush you. And as they get revealed, they scurry deeper underneath the bushes and away from you.
You said
Oh
giant.
my god.
You said weasels.
Giant weasels. They were all looking at you, Grix, by the way.
Oh, so they're bigger than me?
They were about the same size as you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I'm gonna lick my chops.
That's awesome.
What the hell was
Those
that?
are the kind of animals I would eat.
How'd you do that? How did you know they were there?
Who?
Maybe the guy
You.
talking to the bushes.
You made them grow and you revealed them.
No, I was just giving it. I was just talking to it. I was asking if we were safe.
What did it say?
Oh,
There's weasels.
I mean, no offense, Milo, but plants don't talk.
None taken, Feyorn. You're the expert, but you asked if it was, or if we're gonna be safe here. And
Oh, well,
are we?
I mean, I don't think so.
Well, that bodes well.
Yeah, I mean, at least
Wyatt-
it's confirmed.
I'm a little
Did you
bit
not
further
see
back.
those beavers? Or what were they? Were they
Beavers?
Weasels?
Beavers?
Oh
I
my
thought you were an
I
expert.
wanna-
What's
I
going
want
on?
to try to look at Wyatt and try to gain eye contact, and just raise my eyebrows and just like slightly shake my head. Then just what are we doing here? Look.
I'll give him a supportive soccer mom, like.
You're doing great, Petey. So do you want to go after the weasels, or should we ignore them?
No weasels. Let him be.
Yeah, Feyorn, let's maybe come out of the bushes just in case. Are we going inside? Wyatt, are you coming with?
Yeah. I'm with y'all. Just take that first step. I'll be right behind you.
We've already taken the first step.
No, there's a couple more steps.
You're
There's
the
the
only
door
one on the
needs to
other side of
open.
the fence.
The door needs to open, then you gotta head
He's
inside.
gonna
I'm
fucking
with
run.
y'all. Don't worry, I'm right here. And I'll soon be
Insight
there.
check.
Okay. Go ahead, roll an insight check. And Simo, the way we're gonna do this is you just roll a d20 basically, and add either your deception or your persuasion to it, and then you can kind of play out the results as you will.
You also don't have to say if it's persuasion or deception.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, don't tell me. Or
How do I
Didn't it
send a
tell
message?
you, but then yeah.
just
change it from public to. You can change it to public to private too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Above the chat box.
It's private? Nope.
I think so.
No, everybody can see
I
it.
thought
Yeah, everyone can
Okay.
see it. I don't know how to make it private.
Just roll a straight d20 and then add your.
No,
your
I
modifier
know.
yourself.
I want to send it here, but I'm gonna have to just DM him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I sorry, it only works for rolls. It doesn't work for text.
that.
Yeah.
It's okay. So Peaches, it just seems as though Wyatt is he's just kind of backing you up from a distance. He's just making sure the coast is clear. Is the vibe you gather from him?
All right. Well, let us know if you see any more weasels.
Aye.
Well, Milo,
All right. Who's going first?
you want to do the
I'll
honors
go.
or should I?
I'll do it.
I
Wait,
mean-
do I?
Yeah, Peaches, if you want, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna take a step up to the door and check if it's trapped.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh, this will be great.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. So as you're kind of like putting your hands on the door and kind of feeling it over, like checking it out, you like just as soon as you put your hand on the door, it explodes. No, I'm just kidding. It just kind of like
Not
creaks.
again.
It just kind of like creaks open on these like barely standing hinges, revealing the interior. So unfortunately, we have to move to another map. But
He just turns around when it like opens on its own and just goes, "Ooh, that's creepy."
see you guys in. And it reveals. Yeah, we'll keep you outside there, buddy. It reveals the entrance hall to this house. So as you can see here in front of you, there's a staircase. Sorry, I screwed this up. Let's get rid of the
Classic.
Oh no, wait, no, I didn't screw it up. Okay, so you see that there is. So the front door opens. I'm just going to read from the book here onto a musty, dirty entrance hall. To your left, there's a corridor that leads into the west wing of the house. The walls are bare and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, there's another corridor that leads towards the rear of the house. There's a staircase on the eastern wall that climbs to the next story, reaching it at a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall. Along its north and west sides, the stairs appear safe to climb through though the balcony rail is broken in several places. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, there is a third corridor that leads east. So you've basically got 4 directions you're looking at. There is to the west, to the north, to the east, and the staircase.
All right, gang, let's split up.
Look for clues.
Okay.
Maybe team up. Maybe team up and split.
Well, you'd have to go in the house first.
I was mostly joking about that.
Well, I mean, we'd cover more ground that way.
I think it best to stick together just because we don't really know what we're getting into.
Just for the first couple rooms at the very least. Let's see if we can find his laboratory.
Is there what am I thinking of here? Cupboard under the stairs?
There is not. There's not.
Okay.
It's a little bit more kind of open concept than that.
Is it
Fancy.
bright in here, or is it like very dim? Is there holes?
Yeah, so there are tons of windows. Though, given how dingy and old they are, they actually offer a lot less light than they otherwise would.
Okay. Like should we? Is it dark enough that we should be using torches?
No, you can still see pretty well.
Okay.
It's almost like the amount of sun you'd get just as sunrise is coming up, even though the sun is bright outside.
Well, I guess we can search this floor first. It seems fine. No one's living here.
That we know of.
I'm with the plant talker.
Let's
I
go
don't
east.
think there's anything really dangerous about this place. I think it's just abandoned.
Well, then let's get in and get out.
Just a reminder, as you go, if you're particularly going to be looking for anything, make sure you let me know that in advance.
Can I investigate the floor? Or like
What kind of wood is it made out of?
Just want to look like for any movement, like if it is just like dust that has settled, or like I want to like see what there's
Ooh.
any action on the floor.
Sure, go ahead and make. You can either make an investigation or a survival check on this one.
Hit me with 21, please.
A 21.
Nice.
On the dusty floor, you can see very clearly, right at first glance, that there are some sort of humanoid tracks, so footprints. There's one set that travels from the entryway where you're standing toward the north path.
Mm-hmm.
There's another set that leads away from the foot of the stairs and along the western corridor to the east. So to the west, down this hallway here.
I'll kind of enter into the mansion and start kind of crouching down near the floor and point them out. Look at these. You sure it's all clear?
Those
Now, are
might
these-
belong to the children, though.
Are these footprints or are these shoe prints?
They're shoe prints.
What's the size? Like, would I be able to discern between like children and like non-children footprints? Footprints?
They are not children footprints. That's a very good question.
Would I be able to tell if they're similar to the footprints that were outside my humble abode?
I'm gonna have you make a investigation check. It's a pretty tough question.
Okay. Well, it's not that hard of a question, Frank. I just asked it. And you...
It's a hard thing to discern.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is,
I can't help him with that because it's like not knowledge I have, right?
What did you
Right.
say?
But can someone cast guidance?
You don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, you don't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
you guys are all just kind of looking at the footprints here.
What did you say? I'm rolling
Investigation.
an 18.
18.
Got to beat it with a 20.
That is actually the case. So you kind of look down and you're just kind of thinking back in like the brief, view that you had of the footprints outside of your house in the dirt. It's really hard to place whether or not. I mean, it very well could be. You're not really sure. Seems to be maybe the same size, but it's just an adult footprint.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just track that
Okay.
in my own head.
All right, folks. Left, or straight?
I say
Well,
we
Left.
follow the footprints. No.
Yeah,
Everything
left
revolves on a
Oh,
path
that's
to
a
the
or
good
left.
idea.
straight. You got two options there, Buckaroo.
Yeah, I think everything revolves on a path to the left. So I like that idea.
To the left?
To the left, to the left.
Well, wait. Why don't we just ask if someone's here?
No, hey Feyorn.
I mean-
No,
we didn't.
no.
We made a bunch of noise coming in here.
No, we
Did
didn't.
we?
I was.
Oh, we were
Well, we
coming in
weren't
here
very
stomping
quiet
around.
about it.
We weren't being quiet.
We weren't being loud either.
I can cast light if we need, though.
You know, let's
If it gets darker in the house. Just so y'all know.
That'd be great. Let's go left. Wyatt, you want to lead the way?
no.
Well, it was your idea. I think you should lead.
I found the prince. Doesn't mean
Come on,
it's my
Mr.
idea.
Come on, Mr. Tough Guy.
I'll go.
Attaboy.
Feyorn, be careful, Feyorn. No,
I'll-
behind Feyorn.
I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Oh, you're behind Feyorn, Milo?
Oh sure, yeah.
Okay. Who's behind Grix?
Oh no.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
Keep going there,
Weasel's
Buckaroo.
come in and grab Wyatt now. All right.
Oh no, we're bottlenecking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's obviously a door that is shut in front of you. There's a door shut to the north, to the south, and I'm realizing there's not actually a door there. So let's put one in. So there are doors shut directly in front of you and to either side. The footprints seem to go straight down the hallway through the door at the end.
Is there anything in particular about these doors?
They are, despite being old and kind of falling apart, very, very dusty. They're pretty nice looking doors. They're like some sort of red wood.
Like, I was actually just about to ask what kind of wood.
I'll just whisper, like over my shoulder. Are we following the footsteps? Or do you want me to go into one of these rooms?
I think one person per room, because we're here to investigate the house. Might as well, if we're here, we might as well investigate the whole house. We never know what we might find.
This could be a good hallway
shit.
to do the running hallway door
Sorry.
slamming thing.
Where'd you go?
I took the stairs. I just wanted to click it, and it brought me upstairs.
Oh yeah, well yeah. So that's a module I got. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Don't do that, guys. Don't press the stairs.
I can keep eyes on the direction the footsteps are headed while you guys search the rooms, just to make sure that whoever's footsteps they are doesn't return unannounced.
I'll check out our room.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you pass.
So I'll just squeeze through and to this door and wait.
Okay.
I just step over Grix.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
Okay.
Are we?
Wait, which door am I looking at?
I think you one above me.
This one here, I think, yeah.
Are we doing this quietly or should we knock?
Just, it's abandoned. Why would we be knocking when
Why
it's an
would we
abandoned
knock?
house?
Well,
I'll
there's
peer down
footsteps.
the hallway. It's not abandoned.
Well, okay, do the footsteps lead to one of these doors?
At least to the
last
door.
time-
Whatever lives
by
here
Wyatt.
killed children. I don't think we need to knock.
Yeah, just
Oh.
open the doors. We've
I'm gonna
left
try opening the
politeness.
door.
We left the politeness when we entered this house without knocking to begin with. So why, if we didn't knock
Right.
coming in, why would we knock going inside the rooms?
Yeah, no pleasantries.
You guys should open all of them on 3.
What if there's something in every room?
1, 2, 3. I'm opening my door.
Open.
Okay. Okay. So, Milo, so everybody opens the door. Okay, so Milo, what you find in your area here is some sort of like living area. It's like a living room. There's a door in the north wall that leads, seemingly, as you can kind of see through the window there, onto a small patio in the back. There's paving out there that's cracked and overrun with weeds. And other in the room itself, other than a pile of refuse in the southeastern corner, the room is totally empty. The tracks.
Go ahead.
The tracks you can see. If I can just draw this, the tracks kind of go like this and stop right there.
And stop. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, other doors were opened. To the north, in Peach's room, it looks like some sort of study. So it looks like it was a writing room or a study. Against the wall under the windows, there sits a large wooden writing desk, partially broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers in each side of the desk, and there's a large central drawer, which is closed. But other than that, all the other ones are open, and 2 of them have been forcibly broken. In the south, that looks to be some sort of library. Looks like it was once a library with bookshelves surrounding the walls. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the wall. There are a few shelves still intact, but they are empty, and there's a little pile of books that rests in the southwest corner.
Can I just, I'm not trying to jump ahead, but are these 2 things on the back wall windows?
They are windows.
Okay. Do they look out to the front of the house?
The back.
The back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody want to do anything with the information they've got?
I'll just
go for the drawers. Sorry, go ahead. You can go first.
I'll just go over to the book that's right on the top and just read what the title says.
Okay, so there's 3 books that seem to be pretty well intact. The one on top is a book that is titled "The Magical Properties of Gemstones" by the Archmage Tensor.
Sorry, your mic cut out.
Repeat that name.
Tensor.
Not by Silas.
I'll just hold on to it and take it out of the room.
I will say, just for your own sake, there's
Okay.
the book beneath that, "The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers," also by the Archmage Tensor.
Nice.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Okay, and the third one, just so you know, it's
Oh my goodness.
the Metaphysics of Mathematics by the Mage Nestled.
I take it.
By the mage what?
Nestled. Nestul.
What was the author of the second one?
Also Tensor.
Tensor. Okay.
And sorry, Peaches up top. You said you wanted to check out some drawers.
Oh yeah, I go right for the desk. I look at the notes that's on top of the desk, try and see what they say, if there's any, and then I try and rummage through the drawers.
So not so much in the way of legible notes, and the drawers are all broken open except for that central one, which is closed. As you grab onto the handle. And
Wait. I check it for traps first.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Give me an investigation check.
Why did I close my friggin' character sheet? Oh my god, I suck at investigation.
2. You're pretty giddy about looking at this drawer, and you just like give it a once pat over, and you're like, okay, that's fine. And then you pull on the drawer, and it is locked, the central drawer.
Oh. Does anyone know how to pick locks?
I mean, I got some nimble fingers. I can give it a shot.
Some nimble fingies. Get in there.
I will go into the room. And am I
I'm
short
pretty
enough
sure it's
to?
not trapped. That's good.
Am I short enough to fit under the desk?
Yeah, you could get under there if you wanted.
Okay.
You could duck down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll duck down and I'm gonna pull up my crowbar
Okay.
and I'm gonna like try to like wedge it because obviously like it's on like something or else it wouldn't be a drawer. So is there like a small little like gap or is there like a small little lip on the bottom of the desk that kind of like holds the drawer or something like that?
Yep, you can.
Would I be able to fit my goblin size crowbar? And I'm gonna try to pry it like down. And if there's not enough room to pry it with the crowbar, I do have a hammer as well that I could use the claw end of it to try to do that as well.
You can definitely get your crowbar in there and get some pretty sweet leverage on it. So give me a strength check with advantage.
I'll help him. Oh, with
Triple
Yeah,
advantage.
he's got
Full
it.
advantage, baby.
Crowbars,
If
by
we
the way.
open this drawer and there's a fucking candle in it, I swear to God, I'm done.
Crowbars, by the way, go ahead.
They are intended to give you strength checks if you can get the leverage point on it. A 12? Okay, that's good enough. So you wedge it in, crack the thing open, and it just kind of crumbles to the floor. And you see that
done that.
there is not only does the drawer fall down, and you can see in the central portion of it, but there's actually also a false bottom that you would not have
I
seen
fucking knew it.
had you not broken over the.
You robbed me of it.
Had you not broken it open. But you did, and so it splits open, and it reveals that there are 2 small glass vials, each a potion of healing.
Oh.
I look at Grix and just go, keep them to ourselves. You take one, I take
And
one.
I'm just gonna like put my like fist up and be like, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Is there anything else in the drawers?
That's it. It's just everything else is empty.
Okay. And it's just a regular potion?
Yep, regular potion healing.
Hey, if you ever need help, if you ever need a lockpick again, you let me know.
I could probably use my pick, but I will. I'll come to you, I'm sure.
Okay, while this is all going on, Milo, what are you doing?
Just still holding down the fort until they're out of their rooms.
Okay.
We didn't find anything.
Okay.
Oops, did I?
Yeah, nope, didn't find anything at all. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Great.
bust.
I mean, hey, it's we get the reward on either way. Is Feyorn in the hallway?
Yeah.
The reward is the
I'll-
friends we made
I'll
along the
be-
way.
I'll be stepping out and be like, I found a book about
Got a book.
gemstones.
Oh.
Okay.
Didn't you say something about a stone, Grix?
Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. Does it mention anything? Like, do you know? Does it say anything about a Philosopher's Stone on there?
I didn't
Are there
read
any
it.
notes in it?
It's a pretty big book.
What is it? 5'8"?
I can't read.
Can you imagine a group where none of us could read?
5
Hilarious.
frogs.
I just thought I would hold on to it.
Grungs, by the way.
Is there
they're
any-
grungs.
Are there any handwritten notes? Did you flip through?
Oh, no. I guess I'll just flip through it. See if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, so you make kind of like a passover, flip through it like a flip book. No
The
notes.
book explodes.
Is it
Is
not
it-
signed on the front?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it signed on the front?
No, there's no writing on the book at all. It's all just kind of inked in.
No
What a
inscription.
lonely guy. If there's no signature in the front, that means no one. He buys all his books himself. No one's giving him books. Poor guy.
Unless he's the one who wrote it. Maybe he was the
I
archmage.
wouldn't know the name, right? Through the rumors and all that.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Just that there was one.
Okay. Dope.
The tensor guy didn't write the book that Lemon is talking about, or that Feyorn is talking about.
He did.
He's
He did.
saying the name of the alchemist in the rumors. He doesn't know the name of the alchemist.
I didn't write.
Right.
I didn't write it down because I didn't find the books.
I'm wondering if it was Tensor who lived here.
Okay, I see.
All right.
The footsteps lead into the middle of the room here. If you guys want to come take a look, they stop here, and I'll have the door open and point.
Wyatt, you coming?
Where have you
Yeah.
been?
Just a minute.
What are you up to back there?
What are you doing?
Can I do some more investigating in this room?
Sure. What are you particularly looking for?
This time, maybe towards the staircase. I want to see if there's like hidden doors or like hidden passageways or something.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
23.
We're in the clue house.
23. So you kind of you scout around a little bit. You do not find any secret passageways. However, on this, as you're kind of just looking at the floor anymore, you look up and you can actually see so to put in perspective, if you went up the stairs and then to the left on that balcony portion, you can actually see there is heavy damage in about a 7-foot span where the floor is sagging in the balcony and it looks pretty treacherous and potentially ripe for collapsing.
Interesting. And can I peek down these hallways? Like, it looks like the coast is clear, roughly.
For sure. So there is that second set of footprints that goes up towards the north, and it looks like it goes through the door at the end of the hallway there. Down the other path, you don't see really much of anything. It's just 2 doors on the southern side of the hallway.
Yeah. I'm gonna chill here.
Okay. Okay, back to the crew.
Wyatt?
Hey, you guys go on ahead. I'll hold it down here.
We shouldn't separate. At least keep someone with you. Buddy system.
I'll be okay.
Wyatt is a pretty formidable. He is a pretty good sailor. So if I'm gonna trust any of you to be alone, it is Wyatt.
I don't think anything that Wyatt has encountered on the seas. I'm sure he is formidable, but it's probably not what we could encounter here.
I can stay back if you'd like. I'll stay out of your way. I just, it's good to have someone nearby.
Well, I think, Grix, why don't you stay back with Wyatt? He seems to, at the very least, speak with you, which means he trusts you more than the rest of us.
I literally
him
just
and I
met.
go back a little bit.
Y'all know I
we
can
go
hear
back a
you,
little
right?
We go a little back. We run into each other on the docks when his boat and when his ship stops in. But I wouldn't say like we're friends. No offense to you, Wyatt. Just I wouldn't really consider us more passing acquaintances.
I can stay back.
I say if he wants to watch guard, let him watch guard. Let's keep moving. Wyatt, if you notice anything or you see something, just yell. There's not really much going on around here, so just yell if you need us.
Yeah, let's finish the job. We're not here to talk about Wyatt this and Wyatt that. How about you Wyatt your way into that room and figure out what's going on? All right, take care, y'all. I'll be out here.
I do have to interject with something here. So Milo, you walked into the room a little bit, correct?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'll say this conversation's kind of happening as you're like slowly moving in. And when you get to about that point, a booming voice just slams against your back as you kind of like creep your way in. And this voice shouts out and it echoes down the hall.
Oh.
And it says, "Welcome, fools. Welcome to your deaths." And then following that, there is this booming, fiendish laughter. Everybody that is there, except for Wyatt, because he's in the next room, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I don't have to make it. Sweet.
Are you sure you want me to do that, Frank? I'm very wise.
I think you should try.
I'm
I
probably gonna
guess.
pass it, so that's what I'm asking. I'm just asking if
Oh.
you really. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Feyorn saved for all of us, right? He saved for the group.
Oh.
So wise.
I rolled an at
Plus
one.
5, baby.
You rolled an @1?
I rolled an at one.
Perfect.
That's
Peaches and Milo.
Oh no.
This voice blasts out and it sends this chill up your spine and it freaks you the fuck out to the point where you are feared. You are scared. You are frightened. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
You are frightened for an hour and you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
We're off
that's
to a
fucking
good start.
stupid.
So we all heard the voice. I'm gonna like try to like run past. Sorry, hold on. Peaches. I don't know why I forgot that. And like if I can't fit, I'm gonna like try to like duck under her wing, like wiggle through like her wing. I guess if I can't like get past her, try to just get into the
I'll
other room.
step out of the way.
Do I hear the
You can-
voice?
You can move through people.
Oh, you hear it.
I would move, but it seems like God is frozen time.
Oh, sorry. I had to just make sure nobody moved at that point.
What was that?
I don't know.
I'm like frantically look around.
It came the southern side, right?
No, it came from directly beside you, right there.
At the footsteps.
At the footsteps.
Where the footsteps stop. Okay.
Where they stop.
I'll like hand to Grix to like keep him from stepping forward. It came from the footsteps. Can I look up and see what is up?
Yeah, dog is
Like,
up.
what's up with you?
Like what is this frightened? I'm frightened, so it's only disadvantage, or like do I have to be running away from a certain area? Do I have to be
You don't have to be running.
Okay.
It's just the effect that
It's
is
just-
described.
okay.
And
Okay,
you're
so
scared.
What
you
is
gotta
overhead?
act scared.
So just above you is just it's just a ceiling.
I think we should go.
What do you
I
mean?
don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, I think we should go. I think we've done enough. We know that something is here, and they said just come back with something. I think this has been enough.
But we have no proof of this besides our words. We need to bring back something to show that there's something here. That could have just been a illusion, and like someone might have left something here to trigger that.
I at least need a moment to step outside.
Yeah, if you need to take a step outside, Peaches, by all means, please do not. I won't stop you.
Yeah, I'm also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold down the fort as well. I think we should turn back. Whatever is here, I don't think we are well enough equipped for this. I'm gonna start walking out as well.
I'm gonna go towards the front door.
Well,
Okay.
what's going on, folks? What was that?
We should get out of here.
Know.
We should get out of here.
I
We
look
should
down the
just
hall
Get out of here.
and just look at Feyorn and Grix.
I'm just gonna like also shrug my shoulders. We're here for a mission. We're here to get a job done. Either you muster up the courage to continue on, or you're gonna get left behind. We got it. We have a job to do. They're paying us for this job. I'm not one to disappoint.
Grix, is there anything else in that room? Should we go check out another one? Maybe check out the other hallway.
I don't want to metagame here, but there is a door, correct? In that room that I can see.
It goes out to a patio or something.
Yeah, the one to the north.
Okay, sorry. I guess I didn't go through. Yeah, there's a door. Some windows. Seems just pretty lived in, I guess. There's some footprints, but I guess right. Like, if you were to come in this room, I'll show you, if you're willing.
All right.
Before you head out there, Wyatt, you, Milo, and Peaches, as you're close to this area, you actually hear a little bit of like squeaking and thumping coming from up the stairs and to the
Oh,
right.
the weasels are back.
Wait, Grix, there's some movement over here. Upstairs.
I don't like this.
Can I how high up is the balcony of the second floor?
It's about 9 feet up.
I would like
Is the
to
front door still open?
Sorry, 10. It's 10 feet.
I'm gonna create a minor illusion on the railing of the balcony looking down to the first floor. I'm just gonna
Okay.
create just a giant like vulture, just like perched up.
Okay.
I want it to look like menacing as hell. I want it to have like scars and just have it like frozen in place because it can't move. The illusion, I don't think it can move.
That's right.
So I'm just gonna leave it perched up there.
Okay.
Seeing that, Peaches is going straight out the door.
Okay. All right. So you're out. I guess you can step outside a little bit. Then.
Yeah.
Stick you out.
I'll start walking to Grix though.
Okay.
Be at the door open, making sure nothing comes running out, and trying to keep an eye on Peaches as well, just to make sure that she's gonna be okay.
Okay.
When he enters the room, I'm just gonna like point at where the footsteps stop and be like, Milo said the voice came from that exact spot.
I'm gonna kind of like walk in like hesitantly, like I'm expecting something to fly at me, kind of just like ducking down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to like from a distance investigate where the footsteps stop. Not investigate. What am I looking for? I'm looking for like, did someone jump? Like, did they fall through? Like, try to decipher why it stopped. Like, what could possibly have happened to stop
Sure.
the footprints?
Sure. I'm gonna play a little bit off of the fact that you found these originally. Give me an investigation check with advantage here.
$12.
12. Okay. So you take a look around and you're trying to figure out what's going on here. Now the footsteps lead to this spot, and you're kind of peeking around and you look down and you see that this tile that's on the floor here, there's actually a little bit of a strange between it and the next tile.
Strange what?
Gap.
Grix, see that?
Yeah. What do you think it is? Do you think it's like a trap door or something?
I'm gonna lay prone, take out my crowbar, and slowly start like moving towards it, and try to like pop the tile up with my crowbar from a distance.
Can I help in any way?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And I won't go prone. I'll kneel down, so I'm still at his level.
Okay. Okay. So you pop this thing open, and very slowly, and you take a peek, and there is a cold wash of air. And in fact, it smells briny, like the ocean.
Huh.
And you can see that there's a staircase that leads downwards.
It's a big enough tile that literally.
Stairs are there.
They're 5-foot tiles.
I'd like to pull out a piton
Okay.
and cast light on it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to like lightly toss the piton down the stairs to kind of hopefully like trigger it to like kind of roll down the stairs a little bit and to kind of shed light as it falls down. Does that make sense?
Glow stick.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to tell you. Just before you do that, you can still do it, just so you know.
Okay, yeah.
The staircase leads down, and the next thing I was going to say is you can see down there because there is a fire that is.
Oh.
You can see the flickering of a fire.
That's on me then.
That actually illuminates a pretty long table with about 12 chairs at it, but nobody's there.
Okay, I don't want to do that then. If I can see
Okay.
him, there's no reason for me to do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point at the table and the fire and just look at Wyatt.
Okay, well, Grix, there's a table and there's a fire. Someone's cooking dinner.
I think it's time for them to
I'll look.
some unexpected guests.
I'll look back
Maybe.
at Feyorn. Can you get our friends back in here?
I'm gonna have the two of you.
Outside.
I'm gonna have the two of you re-roll that wisdom save. It's been about time. You get to retry it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like,
No. Okay.
I rolled another natural one.
Okay. Peaches, as you're kind of standing outside, you kind of take in the sun in the air, and you're able to just like kind of re-ground yourself and shake off the fear. You are no longer frightened.
Okay.
Milo, on the other hand, is
I'll walk back in and I'll try
see
and
it
help
shitting his
Milo
pants.
through it.
yeah. He's,
I'm gonna unprone just to.
okay.
As I walk to the entrance, did I see Wyatt cast the bird?
I mean, I'm sure you would have. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it has a somatic component, so I would have. Oh, no vocal component. So that means you would have seen me do something with my hands
I
at
see.
least.
Okay. Guys, they found a staircase. It's not scary.
Nope, cool. That's enough. We can go back with that. We can just.
I
We found
think-
a staircase.
I'm gonna walk up to Milo and just kind of like grab his hands and go, "We got this. We've got this. We can do it."
You got this. You guys, I'm
No,
cool
come
right
on, come
here.
on.
No. I'm good. I'm good right here.
Start pulling him a little bit.
I'm good right here. No, seriously, I'm not doing this. We should just go.
Just take a breath. Count to 10.
Okay, I'll take a breath. I'll get
there are
some fresh
scarier
air.
places
You guys
than
take
this.
care of business. I'm ready with. I got the checklist of what we found, and they said if we find anything, it's gonna be enough.
We-
But I don't
bring
think we
back
should keep
proof.
messing with this. What? I mean, if we said there was nothing, we don't have proof of nothing. So how would the proof of nothing be any worse than the proof of
Mhm.
something?
There's not proof of nothing right now.
No, there's
So we
proof of
gotta go
something. You're
find
right.
proof
So that
of
we just go
something.
back with our something. Pete, listen, Pete.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
Listen, you are a.
All right,
you are
breathe
a better-
in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out. You're just catch your breath. You're fine. You are safe.
While you're taking your breaths, bump, 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 and then squeaking,
Oh,
squeaking,
fuck.
squeaking on the floor comes from.
Yeah,
again,
no,
from
see, that's what I'm
upstairs.
saying. We know there's something here. We can just go back and tell them something's here. There's a secret staircase. There's something here.
I'm gonna
mean-
turn
do you
around and
mean
like put
Grix?
my wings up.
Yeah, do we hear any? Do I hear like mumblings from them at all?
Do we hear the
Like, do-
staircase?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah,
staircase.
yeah. It's loud. It's getting louder now.
I'm gonna lean up against this door and kind of peek back towards the. Grix, we're getting a little surrounded here.
Well, we hear something upstairs. Yes, we haven't heard anything down here. Are we really surrounded? Like, yeah, we heard the voice, but there's no physical aspect about it. So, I mean, there could be someone down there. I still think it was just. I don't know what it was. But since I don't see a physical thing here that caused it, I say we have a job to do. Let's get this job done. And then we can get out of here.
Feyorn, hurry up.
Frank, I sent you a message.
Oh,
Feyorn, get him.
yep,
Can I make him do that?
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Wyatt. Oh wait, there's a Milo
Milo.
on the way. Sorry, Milo. Still getting used to it.
Yeah, it's the white guys.
And in one of my pouches, I'm gonna pull out like a purpley flower-looking thing. It's jasmine.
Feyorn, I'm not. Listen, I don't want to have the flower conversation right now.
And I'm
man.
just gonna cup his nose with it and be like, just breathe.
Okay, I will actually let you. So with this, I will actually let you try this again. This is a little bit ahead of schedule, but this is pretty good. So go ahead
I'm
and
still
try to
holding his
reroll.
hand so he
Again.
can't pull away from it.
Don't roll a nat one.
All right, this one's way better. This one is what is it? It's a wisdom save, and 18.
Okay. So on an 18, this was pretty cool. So this kind of bypassed the schedule here, but you kind of smell in the sage, and it immediately just like has this calming effect that rolls through you. Your head is clear. You kind of remember who you are. You remember why you're doing
Heebies,
this.
man. Ugh.
We got this, and I'm gonna like pat him on the side of the face a couple times and then turn and start walking.
We got this. Okay. I'm right behind you.
Bump, coming from upstairs.
The moment I see somebody like turn the corner, I'll be like, "Ball, hurry!"
Fire a crossbow. And I'm right behind him.
As Milo enters, I'm gonna close the door behind him, like the last person to. I'm just
Which
gonna...
stairs is that noise coming from? Is it the ones in the main room or in here?
In the main room, so up the stairs and down the hallway.
Can I prop a crowbar against the door? Like,
Way to like wedge it.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of want to know what it is, though.
we can have a look after. How about you look down them stairs?
Oh. Ooh, stairs. Ooh, a table.
What's going on? What's down?
This tile
Is
was
this where
loose.
the voice came from?
Maybe, or maybe it was a false tile or something. But either way, we're heading down there.
There's a fire down there, so that means something or someone is down there. We're here to investigate, so we got to figure out what it is.
Sure. Yeah, let's hope it was just somebody playing tricks.
And at that comment, I'm gonna take my first step down the stairs. As I take my first step, well, since you two chickens, and I'll make sure I can make eye contact with
Excuse you?
Peach. When I say that, since you guys are a bunch of chickens, I guess I'll lead the way.
Excuse you, I am a canary.
Didn't look like it a few minutes ago.
Frank,
I'm gonna follow right
Yes.
behind him.
can I be last and position the tile like close off? Like as we enter, can I take the tile that I propped out and close it behind me?
Absolutely. Okay. So, as you start making your way downstairs, hold on. Ooh, almost. Silly.
Silly
Silly
DM.
DM. Silly. Jinx. Give me a kiss.
Oh,
Uh,
Coke,
Hey,
Coke,
hey,
Coke,
A
Coke,
okay.
Coke, a Coke.
Coke. Give me a Coke. Give me a Coke.
Damn.
Do you drink Coke?
Drink Coke. Good. Coke.
So, as you start making your way downstairs, you enter what seems to be a big, wide open cellar. Hold on. What are you doing there? Get out of there.
Aw.
Big cellar.
Bite.
This torchlit chamber looks to be like it was once a large cellar, but it has since been converted into living quarters. There are 10 crude beds that are sitting along the southern wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table ringed by rickety stools dominates the center of the room. Metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates sit atop the table. There's a cook stove that's installed near the table, and evidence of recently cooked meals sits in pots atop it. There's a large ham that hangs from a loop of twine near the stove, and there's a sturdy set of stairs that you are standing on that leads towards the trapdoor in the ceiling. And there are 2 wooden doors in the east side of the room.
and on the south?
And on the south, actually, yes. So there is a very crudely cut stone door that is hinged on your side. So it would open towards you.
Is there like a bed that looks more freshly slept in than others, or are they all roughly the same?
Just sleeps in a new bed every night.
Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, bet.
So from where you're standing, all 10 of them seem to be recently slept in.
Oh, I guess I'll
You're
approach
still
the
rolling
nearest.
privately.
Oh, am I? I'm so sorry.
Just so you know.
Is there any
That's
porridge?
good to know.
What does the porridge look like? Is the porridge?
It's hot, cold, and just right.
Yeah.
Can I I guess
Simo.
study the bed to see if I can see like sometimes if you sleep in like a really well slept in bed, like it leaves like a small outline. Can I like kind of like search for something like that? Can I like kind of see like roughly the size of somebody that might have slept in the bed?
Sure, give me another investigation. Or give me investigation this time, sorry. 7.
Oh yeah.
Not
You're,
bad.
Good roll.
You're struggling to kind of make anything out, though the size of the bed seems to be like a standard human size.
And is there a footlocker at the end of this bed?
All of them have footlockers.
Can I attempt to open the one at my feet?
That is locked.
Made out of wood?
Made out of wood?
I'm gonna get in there.
Can I try to use my crowbar to pry open the seam of it?
For sure. Give me a strength check with advantage.
Oh, baby.
A 12 meets a beats.
Let's go!
Wow.
Um, so you can see that it seems to be like a personal locker.
Mhm.
It's not very aged. It all seems like it's it's not dusty or anything like that. It's all relatively new clothing. This one that you've opened here, there's also a coin purse, and if you were to look inside, you would see that there's 7 gold and 15 silver.
Oh, hello, sailor. And that's the only thing that's in there is just a coin purse?
And the clothes.
That's been close. Okay.
What do the clothes look like?
They are, it's like a pretty plain white t-shirt, pretty common and plain black pants. And there is a red bandana.
Defias Brotherhood.
I'm going
Edwin
to
Van Cleef. He's at the
Are
bottom
they-
of this.
I'm gonna lift the coin pouch out and just like hold it like between like my 3 fingers and just like hold it up and dangle it. And like I think we should look into the other ones because there's some free money.
Do the clothes look like they'd be fit for a human?
They do.
I'm gonna take the bandana.
Okay.
When she approaches the lockbox, I'm like, whoa, get your own lockbox, okay?
I'm just going
open
for
this
the
myself.
bandana.
Well, I'm sure
I
there's
just
other
wanna take a
bandanas.
look at the
Maybe-
clothing.
Maybe I
Hey,
want
this is a different person. You know what?
Babies are sleeping.
Babies are dead.
You don't know that behind any door 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, I think we also shouldn't be touching anybody's things. We don't know even what's going on
Hey,
here.
we need
just yet.
proof. At least get some.
Sure, proof. I guess if we grabbed a red bandana, what is that proof of? If we grabbed somebody's gold, what is that?
Except
proof
there's
of?
someone living
Is there?
here.
Somebody's
Are there
living
any groups that wear red bandanas in Saltmarsh?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
I'm gonna feel inspired.
Nice.
I'm gonna check under the bed.
14.
14. I mean, it could be just a trendy bandana. Could be that it is the markings of one of the more common smuggling groups that you might have heard about.
Is there anything under the bed or the mattress?
You kind of lift it up. No, underneath.
Okay, I go for the next foot locker since Grix was being a dick about that one.
You're gonna try to crack that one open?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mining pick.
Okay. Give me a, I'll say it's similar. Like, it's not going to be hard to get a leverage point on this. Go ahead and give me a strength check with advantage. Meets and beats.
Son of.
So in this one, you actually see that there is a similar set of clothes, very, very basic. No coin purse, and but this one seems to be fitted more for a dwarf.
Oh, okay. And a red bandana.
Red bandana.
Guys, I'm sensing a theme.
I'll step to look in, or actually, I'll ask Grix. I'll just say, are there multiple sets of clothings and bandanas in each of these?
Well, I don't know what's in
Yes,
each
sir.
of them, but It looks like
Two
Peaches
for two.
found some clothes and a bandana. There's some clothes and a bandana in here.
There's a
There's a
banana.
banana?
there. That's where these fruit flies came from.
So one could assume that you would find probably find bandanas in the rest of them if they're not already wearing them.
So okay, so that's what I'm
Presumably who
saying.
lives
Are we assuming that these are just extras, or are the people missing and these are their belongings? Right? If they're somewhere,
no
why
one's
would
supposed to be living here. There shouldn't be anybody missing from here.
These are fresh
The fact that
beds
they're
and
here
fresh
is what's
ham.
suspicious. That is true.
And who knows? Maybe
I
behind
bet-
these doors is fresh kids too. Let's hurry up.
I bet
right,
those
Wyatt, you're so
children
eager.
stumbled into
Why
the
don't you
wrong
get that
place at
door
the
open
wrong
then?
time.
All right. I'll try
I'll
to
step up
open
with
this
Wyatt.
door.
Okay.
right behind you?
So the stone door slides open, and you get a pretty good blast of wind, actually. And from here, you can actually hear the ocean rolling in and
That's
out.
what I was looking for.
Down here, let me see if I can get you a little bit of a description as you enter. Uno momento, my friends. So this is a sloping path, and it seems to be sloping pretty perceptibly downwards quite a bit. There's coarse matting that has been laid in places on the floor, negating some of the slope's otherwise slipperiness, as it is pretty damp in here.
I'm gonna try to like keep it low profile, keep it stealthy as I'm traversing down.
Give me a stealth check.
Did you say it leads to the outside?
You can see that there's sunlight creeping in from somewhere, and you can also hear the rolling ocean.
15.
15? Okay, so you start slowly making your way down.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. I'm going to assume that Wyatt made some sort of like change to his demeanor to like try to be a little quieter. And well, I guess I would hope that I would pick up on that and follow suit.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
stubbed my toe.
Do I get a roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Group average?
I guess I'll give you
I'm
mine.
not
A natural 1 for a
Oh, the
1.
bandana making him stealthy.
Okay. So, as you are all making your way down here, Simo, I'm gonna have you stop right there. By the way, if anyone's joining them, now would be the time to tell me where you're at in accordance with where they're at.
I would have been right behind Wyatt.
Okay. Okay.
I'm staying in the room.
Okay.
I want to check out those two doors.
Fei
Okay.
Fei?
Okay. Fair. Okay. Okay. At this point, so Peaches, I'll tell you that as you kind of just as you're looking down that way, one thing that stands out is that the door that's directly down the pathway there's a metal bar that's barring the door, and you can tell from where you're standing that it seems to be bent inwards as though something has been trying to break out of that door. That is what you see from there. The door that's to the north there seems to be just a pretty plain wooden door. However, Wyatt, as you make your way down here, you can see, I haven't revealed them yet, staring down the pathway with weapons already drawn. You can see that there are some really interesting looking people that are dressed in similar clothes to the clothes that you saw in those lockboxes. And immediately, when you round that corner, you lock eyes with this dwarf, and he instantly shouts out, "Oh, they're here! They're here!" And you hear screaming not only from down that pathway, but the pathway to the south of you. You hear a battle cry, "Get him!"
Woo! There's a 14 for Grixie boy.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Oh, that's a scare. That wasn't
I
us.
forgot.
That's not us.
Oh my god, my initiative rolls are garbage.
Frank, can you just let me know if there's if Grix happens upon goblins, if he sees a goblin?
I will absolutely let you know that.
Thank you.
Keep your ears open.
Oh my
Okay.
god, they all go first ish.
Okay, neat. I'll just go ahead and go for them first then. Okay, so you hear lots of footsteps.
Hold on.
coming
You're saying 8 doesn't go first?
You know what? Sure. Just kidding. All right. So from beneath you, I need to just take a quick look. There are, let me see here, Wyatt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6.
Oh god!
Oh, you're lucky on that one. Okay. There are a bunch of archers that make their way out, long bows drawn, and they all take some shots. They're going
they're
to...
partying? We're getting fucked up? Let's go. I'll take shots with them.
Shots.
They're all instantly going to try to unload. Now, one of them's going to have disadvantage here due to some cover. That one's definitely going to miss. And the other one actually can't get an angle here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't. So only 2 that you hear, though you hear a lot of footsteps representing a lot of different people. 2 of them seem to hit. If an 18 hits, then the 22 hits as well.
Yes, sir.
So they unload a couple of arrows at you. One of them does a whopping 8 damage. The other one does 8 damage. And I have to assume that Wyatt, taking the lead here, is going to drop pretty quickly.
I'm out.
He's out. Next up.
We fucked up.
Next up, with swords drawn. How much do we have here? Actually,
Wow.
there.
I love the
You hear all kinds of running. Next, what's this guy gonna do here? Okay. With a long sword drawn, a hobgoblin.
Wait, he's unconscious, correct?
Wyatt's unconscious.
Not dead.
No, not dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, hobgoblin comes out. Grix, my friend, you are up first.
Get him, Grix!
I'm just pinned against the wall.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
So arrows come rolling out, one from the south, one from the east, just thunk thunk. And Wyatt drops.
woof. Well, it's just that's all I gotta say to that one.
Just so you know, if you're thinking about it, feeding somebody else a health potion is an action. It's not a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I move through?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I will allow it.
Milo. I'm gonna step.
He opens his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
you go.
clamber beneath him.
Okay.
Woof.
Woof. Yeah. Hey, you better be going. You gotta go the other way, brother. You gotta go the other way.
Yeah, the other one. Remember the dragon cave?
What the fuck am I looking at, dude? Okay.
I can't even see what's.
Wait, where do you go? Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm double checking range for certain spells.
We need more sinister music at this point. I feel like.
Ding.
Brett, how high are the ceilings here?
Oh, good question. Let me get that for you.
Yeah, good. It gives me a second to really figure out what the fuck we need to do here.
The door we came in opened towards us.
Yes.
So, Meg, the slope, it kind of like the ceiling stays the same height, and as the slope goes down, it opens because the slope is pretty steep. The slope comes down to where it's 20 feet from bottom to top. The room you're standing in right now is 10 feet.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Grix, what are you doing?
Is there any wood in the path towards the east? Like
I'll say-
boxes or like whatever, maybe like support beams to kind of help hold up the ceiling, maybe.
There are no support beams. There's kind of like wood scraps that are like placed against the walls, but it's not like full crates.
Okay. Could my action be to do something on another person's turn or no?
Like you want to hold an action?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna use. Jesus fuck! I'm actually pooping my pants right now. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna use my part of my turn. I'm gonna yell out to Milo. We gotta pick Wyatt up. We gotta get him out of here. So, I'm going to. I'm gonna grab one of his legs, or try to hold both of his legs, I guess, and just tell him, we gotta get out of here, and we have to get out of here now. And that, I think, will be my turn, because I guess, yeah, that was an action. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So next up is going to be Feyorn.
I'm going to run over to Wyatt
Okay.
and also say to Grix and yeah, let's we need to go. We need to go. We don't need to fight. And I have a ability. Well, it's not an ability, but it's this. So can I just pick them up with these and kind of run out of there?
Yeah, you can definitely pick him up.
I'm just gonna pick them up. Doesn't seem like I'm that strong, but I'm gonna pick them up, put them over my shoulder, and get the hell out of here. Where is he?
Under Grix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then so I moved 10, right? Or was I here? I was here.
That's still 10.
That's 10. Okay, and then 20,
You can get to
30, and then 30. I have 35.
Okay, so there. Okay.
Is he
Oh no, I have
hindered
30. I
though?
have 30. I have 30. Here you go. I don't think I would be hindered. Frank, you let me know.
No, I'm going to say with that feature, you're going to overcome that.
And that's it.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Next up, who do we got? Peaches. You see Feyorn and Wyatt being carried by Feyorn coming round in this corner.
I'm still in the room though,
Yes. You heard the shouting.
but I heard the shouting
Yes.
and I heard Grix and everything. So, as soon as I see them, I'm going to use my bonus action to give him some healing from my pool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use 1d6.
Okay.
Sorry, how do I do it? /R 1d6?
/R space 1d6. Nice. Okay,
So Wyatt comes to in his arms.
Oh my god, that's frightening.
And the door, it slides along the wall or it comes out?
pulls towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna be ready to close the door when the last one of our group comes through.
Okay.
Can I hold the door up to do that?
Absolutely. And I'll say you can even reserve an action because you haven't used an action yet.
Perfect. So my trigger is the last person coming through.
Okay. sounds good. Okay, so next is this. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure I've got this right. Okay. So, Grix, what you see from your perspective is there is a pretty confident looking bald man in this big fur coat and these
I already hate him.
blue dangling earrings, confidently stepping his way forward, and as he does, he kind of swirls his hands around, casting some sort of magic, and he fires a ray of frost at you. So, let's see.
god.
Is it Galen?
No.
Prove it.
Does a 13 hit you?
He's a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Give it a shot, baby.
nice. Hey,
Fire
nice,
away.
nice, dude. Okay. You are going to take favorite.
Let's go.
You're going to take 3 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Ooh.
Oh no, what will I ever do? Get the fuck out of here. Get.
You got temporary hit points too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next is Milo.
Okay, Feyorn, boom, grabbed homeboy, healed homeboy up, feeling good. I'm gonna look down to Grix. May I? And I'm gonna reach my hands out.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
and say, "Yes, we gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go, buddy. We gotta go, buddy. And I will pick up Grix and I will movement and action dash to get out.
I would love if you were still being held by Feyorn and then you're holding Grix. And then just like all 3 of you Scooby-Doo running.
So I will say you're going to have hindered movement, not because of the frost, but because you're carrying and you don't have powerful build. So I'll say you can move your regular movement though if you're dashing.
He is size small, is he not?
I am
He
indeed.
is. He is. He's still.
No, I understand that in
He's just a low
dashing
guy.
and moving, I would get 60 feet, cut in half to 30 feet is what I was expecting. So yeah, that's totally fine. So I will just run us out of the room. I cannot control his token. Oops. But I will just get us out of the room 30 feet, which is like 25. And then
Perfect.
I'm chilling.
Okay. Next is going to be Wyatt.
Is this pathway 5 feet? Like,
It's
hallway?
it's a little bit bigger than that.
is the
Still holding on to you.
I know. Is this little passageway 5 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna use minor illusion and just like put up a stone wall.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Do you lose the illusion though if you lose sight of it? I think you do.
It only ends if I dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again.
Okay. It doesn't say like a thing that you can see.
You can create an
You
image
create a set
in a 5-foot
Okay.
cube.
within range. It doesn't say
Okay.
in a point you can
Sweet.
see.
Sweet. Okay. So stone wall goes up. I'll draw you a little stone wall.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna make stone walls growing sounds to really sell it. So they think it's a real stone wall. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say to Feyorn, let's get out of here. And I'll end my turn.
Are you moving?
I can't. I'm in his hands.
Oh. Okay, so let's just see here. Let's get some perception rolls. See if you fooled somebody.
It's
Well,
an
you
investigation check if they want to determine it.
You certainly fooled that person. Okay, you definitely fooled that one too. Okay, however, there are 2 that are not impeded by this. So
Open up in this.
perfect.
Is lemon technically my cover? Do I get like half cover because I'm covered by lemon?
Well,
Well, you are
they're
over
going
my
to
shoulder.
they're going to be launching the attack at Lemon. So let's
You're in
just see here.
Lemon's pouch.
So only one is able to get up there with the longbow in hand, reloads it, and launches. This is going to be a 14 to hit.
Yep.
And it's going to be 8 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
So an arrow
Okay.
goes right into your rib cage as you're carrying our friend here. That's it for them. The rest of these guys also need to make their checks.
I'm just gonna use the washroom real quick.
What's your spell DC there, buddy?
13.
What's that, sorry? Oh,
Oh,
13.
Yeah.
Nope,
13?
not you. You're good.
Okay, one of these guys sees that it's an illusion. The other one does not. So this guy's going to run up here and then... he doesn't have enough movement to break through the wall anyways. Okay, next is... Okay. Grix, you're up next.
He just left
Oh,
the
shoot.
bathroom.
Okay.
You want to put his turn in
Yeah.
reserve?
Can he?
Yeah,
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he's back.
Wow, that was quick.
I'm back. What's up?
Holy shit.
it's your turn, buddy.
Mo, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
You're good.
So we got carried in. Did I miss anything while I excreted my bowels? Okay, cool.
Mm-mm. I don't believe you excreted your bowels, to be honest.
That was very.
That was way too
You
fast.
guys understand that,
You
like,
stood up, peed your pants, and then changed underwear and came back. That's what you did.
Bro, he
I-
only drinks shots. So when you pee, what comes out? Just a shot, you know?
no, I promise you, there's been no alcohol in my system. I do respect Phrank in some capacity.
Wait,
What? Yeah, I'll get into that second later. I guess I'm going to tell the rest of the party or the rest of the group to make their way up the stairs, and I will hold them off, and I will buy us a couple seconds, and I'm going to stand in front of the door, and I want to ready an action.
Peaches is holding up the door, ready to close it
Oh, my bad. All right.
as the last person comes through. Just so you're aware.
Okay. You know what? I guess upon seeing Peaches holding the door, I will not do that then. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell the rest of the party, let's just go. I'm going to use
Can I use a free action?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Grab something to block it.
Yes, barricade the door.
Not sure if you guys can see how big I am, but don't think I can really help with that
Grab
one.
a chair at
too
the
much.
very least.
Drag the footlocker.
I don't think that will help, and I'm going to use my dash action.
Okay.
And I'm going to dash up the stairs because, like I said, upon seeing Peaches holding up the door ready to drop it, I'm obviously, if she's holding it up, then it's off the hinges, and I'm gonna boot scoot and boogie up those stairs. And I guess upon reaching if it's like distance wise long enough, can I open up the latch or the trap door basically?
Yeah, I'll say you get literally right to the point where you're pushing it open.
Okay. Yep. So then if I'm just at that point, I'm gonna wait for at least one other member of the party to proceed.
Okay, cool. Okay, so next up is going to be Feyorn.
Mike
I'm
muted.
talking. I am going to get out of here. Can I use the dash action?
Sure. Sure.
Well, I'm carrying him still.
Yep. I think I'm going to lean into the idea that you can carry like a normal sized person. That's a pretty particular feat. I'm going to say you can carry him full blast.
Okay. So I'll just carry him up the stairs then, because that's pretty much 60 feet.
Okay. Sweet.
So up and out of there.
You put me down.
As soon as he comes through, I slam the door shut.
I'll put him down.
Okay. So you put him down on the steps there. And next is so you slam it shut and you get your turn.
My turn, I'm going to grab this bed
Okay.
if it's movable, and I'm gonna pull it to in front of the door just as like a tiny barricade.
Okay. You do so.
And then I'm gonna run.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little bed here.
Can I, supplement my turn to do the same and work with Peaches to grab a couple of things, and because I don't know if I guess I saw the scouts. I don't know what you said. They're goblins or ogres or.
There's a hobgoblin. There's some dwarves.
Yes, I feel like one bed won't be enough. So okay, yeah, can I use my turn in tandem with Peaches' turn to
Sure.
put some more in front to actually like really barricade it?
Yep. So we got some more stuff up there. Also, you get a couple of beds and a footlocker.
Cool.
Okay.
And then
you're-
be trying to
you're
put me
jetting.
out as well.
Okay. Wyatt.
I'll hold the line, and then I'm gonna stay in front of it, and I'm gonna take whatever comes.
Who's gonna hold the
up here.
boats and the
I'm gonna
logs?
grab him by the scruff and start pulling him along behind me.
Okay. Wyatt.
I think we're all just running.
I think so too. Well, I'm gonna find out right here.
I'm gonna peek open the.
I just want to make sure. Meg, did you see what I put in your inventory?
Not fine.
Yes,
Okay, good. Good.
I'm gonna raise the roof.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Just a little raise. See if the
You're gonna-
crowbar is still crowbead. The
Yep.
door.
Yep.
Kind of do a 360 swivel. See if the door behind me is open. Just kind of look around.
Okay. So you pop your head up, and I'm gonna just bounce you guys back up here. And much to your surprise,
Ah, shit! I'm gonna just.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. All right.
Peaches, did you grabbed a bandana, correct?
Yeah, I have one.
You have one? Okay, then there's no sense.
think
We don't
that's
need yeah, I think we have enough. We have something that shows that there is activity here. I think at this point we just gotta go. I think we just run back.
Okay, but don't forget that there was the other sound in the other room too. There might be something more through there.
If we run into them on our way out, we run into them. We deal with it as it comes. But I think we just gotta hightail it out of here. And I think.
Okay.
Would you mind flying ahead? Flying ahead and like alerting, the town, or like finding somebody and telling them like, hey, there's something here, just in case we get caught up with something. That way, at least hopefully
Actually,
send back up.
I'm gonna hand you the bandana. Get this out of here.
What are you
I'm
gonna do?
Trust me.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna think twice. I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. And I'm gonna follow Wyatt out of here.
I'm gonna be.
Peaches, are you sure?
Actually, maybe you should go first.
I'm positive.
Grix is still moving a little bit slow, by the way.
Oh, a tree's frozen.
Okay, I'm in the main hall. Does anything happen, Mr. God?
Nope, but you do hear just rampant
You know what I'm
bumping
doing.
and squeaking coming from upstairs.
Cool.
I am going to pull out the potion that I got from Ida,
Okay.
and I will hand it to Peaches and just say, if things go sideways, use this to escape. And it's a potion of invisibility.
Did you take the note off of it?
Sure.
Okay.
Because that was from Mima.
I'm jetting out.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I'll
I'm jetting out as well.
Okay. You're
Feyorn?
out.
let's go.
Okay.
I suggest you go.
Be safe.
Okay. And then yeah, we boogie outside.
Okay.
I think you know what I'm doing, Brent.
I think I had a suspicion.
Oh, that
Wow.
that was like an ick for me. Can you call him Phrank for that was an
Oh,
ick.
yeah, Brent.
That was-
I've
that
been
was
calling
an-
him
that
Brent the
was
whole
like-
night.
No, that's yeah, but it's just
It's force of habit. I've known him for
that's fair.
like 2
No,
years
it's
now.
it's
Brent.
understandable. It's understandable. It's just so weird hearing.
For me, it's weird to call him Frank.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It is what it is.
True.
It is what it is. Okay.
Let's just call him Dick Muncher.
Like that. Middle ground.
It's about in between.
So I'm waiting
Okay.
for the door to crash open.
Okay. I'm gonna just bring us back down here so that everyone can see. I'll put you on the stairs. You can come up here. You're gonna be chilling right here. Okay.
So I have the hatch open just enough that I can see through and toss it, and then drop it and fly out.
Okay, so you want
Or
to.
toss, yeah.
So you want to throw it what, like at the door as they open it?
Once I see enough of them in the room, I'm gonna throw it towards like the floor by the stairs.
Okay. 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 So I'm just gonna position everybody here.
So
Okay.
I'll just like, I don't know if you can. I guess there's no way. Like this area. As soon as I see people hit this area, I'm tossing it at them.
Okay. So this is what you're gonna see. Okay. The door is just, it actually holds pretty well. So you're there for like almost a minute, but it seems like forever. As this stone door just pounds and you see it creak across the floor. Slowly, one bump at a time, almost 1 inch at a time, and then suddenly it just pushes and everything starts sliding out of the way. What you see come through the door in order here is first a dwarf, then a big, powerful hobgoblin, a human, followed by another dwarf, and they kind of start making their way out. And in a panic, they're like looking around, trying to see where everything is. Now, how much do you have this thing open, by the way?
Probably, I mean, not all the way open, but enough that I can like peek down, toss, and then drop. So probably like maybe, I don't know, 2 feet,
Okay.
2.5 feet maybe.
Okay. Okay, so that's
Just to get a
pretty
bit of-
that's pretty open. So they're gonna make their way to about actually this dwarf is up here. They're gonna make their way to about here before they start kind of reorganizing themselves. So 2 of the archers stay a little bit back at about here. And then, but you see they're kind of like looking around, and when they get to this point, they look up, or the hobgoblin does.
I lock eyes with them and I wink.
Okay.
Toss.
Okay. What?
Dex save 12.
Okay. Where exactly are you tossing it? Keep in mind that it is the point and the surrounding squares.
This area. Like, probably if I can get here. Ah,
Like on top of this person here?
yes, on top of that.
Okay.
If not, if that doesn't work, then the hobgoblin in front.
Okay. Let's make a dex check and see how accurate you're going to be here.
Do I have to call it inspiration before I use it?
No, you can call it after.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. So this is what's going to happen. You instead are going to end up landing a bit off. You're going to be hitting this gentleman here. So still not terrible, but certainly not where you wanted to hit. But being 5 feet off is pretty bad. This thing's an AoE.
4 of them.
Not the end of the world. Okay, so however, given that you rolled so low, I'm going to say that you kind of stumble a little bit. You stay in that position a little bit longer than you want to,
Yeah,
which
I
gives
was wondering
them
about that.
a little bit. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so you throw this bottle, and everybody's eyes get a little bit wide. The archers in the back draw their bows up at you to try to shoot at you. Now you're going to have quite a bit of cover here, but let us roll some damage as this thing explodes, shattering the stone ground that it hits as well. Okay. So the hobgoblin, the 2 dwarves, and 1 of the archers are going to take 12 damage. It just so happens that all of them have less than that. So, you can explain if you would like what this looks like. Otherwise, I will do that.
I don't know what it looks like because Manistrat has never given it to me before. I haven't really been next to her as she was thrown one. I just know of them.
Sure.
So I'm gonna let you explain.
Okay. So this bottle hits the ground, or this rather glass sphere hits the ground, and like a grenade. It just explodes this stone crater. The stone just kind of chipping, sending shrapnel everywhere. And the explosion just kind of blows in the rib cages, the faces you see kind of contort, bones break, and just skin is ripped open as blood just kind of splatters on the ground, and these bodies just go flying against the walls, which also make the archers have a little bit of a harder time as they release their shots. So I'm going to give you a little bit of cover here, so you can go ahead and add 3 to your AC on these shots, but the 2 in the back are still going to get their shots off. So it's actually going to be a 19 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, the hits.
Okay. The second one is going to be a 10 to hit.
No.
So you are going to take 3 whole damage as one of the archers slides and threads the needle through and hits you in the shoulder. But 4 corpses left on the ground.
I drop the thing and I fly towards the entrance.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Out you go.
Awesome.
Okay, so you make your way out. You're going to be flying quite a bit faster than these guys are walking, in particular if they're staying with Grix.
Yeah.
So you make your way out.
If I get to them, or when I catch up to them, I'll swoop and scoop up Grix.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Cool. So we're moving?
You are moving.
Let's go! Fucking go!
I'll like turn
I'm
to Peaches and
shitting my pants.
give her a nod.
This has never happened to me before. Oh, the cursed map. I love it.
Yay.
Yay, the ultra cursed map.
It also operates on a hex.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's what makes it extra cursed.
It doesn't line
In
up.
classic Phrank fashion, you don't fit on the exact text.
Yeah. it doesn't line up.
This is how it came. I didn't
hate
make
that.
any changes.
Oh my god.
This is how it came.
All right, everybody stack. Nobody look at it. Everybody stack. So we start making our way, right? And
Yep.
as we're speedy walking or running, I'll say to Grix. I'll say to Grix
As I'm being carried away.
as you're being carried away. Did you notice that they said they're here? Were they expecting us?
I think that they saw us or they heard us coming here. So I think that's why they said it.
Do you think that they just meant like they're here, like they're finally here?
No, I think that
What?
that voice you triggered alerted the whole goddamn building.
Well, if it alerted the whole building, then how come they didn't just immediately attack us?
Because it was a trap.
They wanted
think
to
they're doing
ambush
down there?
us.
Also, I need to
Probably killing children.
I just gotta get my food. I'll be like not even 5.
One of the doors was guarded with a bar and it was bent to shit towards the room, so something was trying to get out of there real bad.
What the hell?
Who
I'll
were
be
they?
I'll be the first to say that I'm not entirely sure a red bandana is going to be sufficient evidence. If Anders didn't believe 2 eyewitnesses for Blackwater, what makes you think a red little cloth is gonna? You could buy that at any store in Saltmarsh.
Well, the bodies will speak for themselves.
Yeah, you got one on you?
Oh no, I don't have them on me.
I see.
All right, well, I took out 4 of them. Do you want to go back and fight the rest?
Well, we should put it to the council.
This council or the actual Saltmarsh council?
This one.
I'll go back.
By the way, I want to ask, Are you just outside of the house, maybe like on the overgrown path, or are you all the way like the main path?
I believe we're walking and talking.
Yeah, we're like briskly leaving.
Okay.
So however far we would be.
I'll say you're about halfway down the like overgrown path.
Thanks, we cool.
We can take a moment and catch our breath. Figure out our next step. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
set Grix down.
We left relatively brisk. If they're expecting us to come back, they're going to be set up for us.
Yeah, it does
I
seem
don't know
that
that they can get upstairs now.
Would make
Did
you
any
think that.
damage happen to the stairs?
The stairs going up?
Yeah.
No.
Was there like rubble that fell in front of it though?
No. So, despite the fact that you like blew up a pretty good chunk of the floor, it mostly just like shattered the rock. Like it's designed
Gotcha.
to like not leave big chunks.
Gotcha. Okay. Maybe not. But they'll probably second guess fighting us, I think. Like I said, I got 4 of them.
Did we see how many there were?
Wait,
I saw 2 additional in the doorway.
wait, we do have evidence.
well, what's that, Feyorn?
Well, you got 2 arrows in you.
Oh,
Okay.
do the
I mean,
arrows
you didn't put
have
them there
any,
yourselves.
like sigils on them or significance?
They're pretty standard looking arrows from what you can tell.
Gotcha.
I mean, they're not gonna not. They're like, we have something to show. They're not gonna think you did that to yourself.
Listen, we could definitely give it a try. I just get the feeling it might not be
I
enough.
think
Well, you said, didn't you say we could come back with nothing?
I didn't
this
say
isn't
that.
nothing.
That wasn't me.
Yeah,
Well, I
that
mean,
wasn't
they-
a Wyatt thing.
They said that though, didn't they?
Nope.
I think that even though it's small amount of evidence, it's still evidence of something. We were there, they can send more people. Especially if we know that it's a band of people. Who were they? Does
They're-
anybody know?
They're not gonna send something that's gonna come out of the paper budget. They sent us because they don't want to send no militia military over.
No, the
But
reason
if
why they did
know-
that, the reason they made sure it was under budget, they didn't want to scare the rest of townspeople unless there was an actual reason to. So now there's an actual reason to deal with this. Now they might actually cough up some dough and deal with it.
Alternatively, we don't know that they're the only things in that house.
That's not our problem, thankfully.
We were.
I believe that's our exact problem.
Well,
No, we were just
We were
told to
just-
investigate and see what's going on in the house. And
Yeah,
what have we
we-
done?
we investigated.
Exactly. We investigated. We found there's obviously something going on in there. But that's all we were told to do. That's all they hired us to do. They didn't tell us to go in there and kill things or burn it down.
Show of hands, who thinks we should go back to the house? Who thinks we should go back to Saltmarsh? Oh, well, who thinks we should go back to the house?
I don't want to go back.
I'm just
Then
gonna
we're
rock
going to
on my
Saltmarsh.
feet and just
Did we
like,
see
avoid eye contact.
how many were in there? Because just because you took down however many you did, Peaches, doesn't mean there weren't.
I don't think I took down enough, but I think it might give us a little bit of an upper hand at the most.
There was a big group of them that I saw. So
Listen, let's head back, see what they say, and maybe that'll be enough. Then we go back to our daily lives, shipping and boozing and mining, whatever else comes our way.
I like where Wyatt's head is at.
What if we find where the entrance is that is on the cliffs and surprise them from behind?
Or we could head back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Peaches, but We were hired to investigate. I'm not a mercenary. They didn't hire me to be a mercenary. So
That's fine. I just, because they said they were expecting we would be here for more than a day. This was honestly pretty quick.
We are
I just
efficient.
thought they might have expected more.
what more do they want than, hey, there's a group or there's a potential bandit camp starting up here with them.
Did
Here's the
anybody
bandana to
recognize
prove 'em.
that bold guy?
No. I didn't.
No.
I recognize I saw the light, and now I'd like to see the comfort of Saltmarsh
That is-
surrounding my walls right about now.
Wyatt did almost die. I think. I mean,
That's
that
true.
is. I think that's grounds enough for if they want more investigation, they're gonna need to send more than just us.
Okay. Let's head
Or
back.
make it more worth our while.
No problem. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate.
Okay. Let's head back.
Okay. So you guys start making your way back down the road towards Saltmarsh. A little bit bruised, a little bit beaten, but still intact, which seems to be the key here. It is still pretty early in the morning. Your excursion was a quick one, though the 4-mile trek both ways is going to eat into your time a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead and say it's closing in on 10 o'clock. The town is quite busy as you make your way back in. Let me group you guys up here. Put y'all. Actually, you've got your control of
Did
your own. So
anyone follow us?
good question. Go ahead and give me a perception check. You take a look around you, maybe get some height up. You look back, and you can see pretty confidently that nobody is coming after you.
Am I still being carried, by the way?
No, I put you down while you were getting your food.
All right.
Okay. I just need to look at one quick thing here before I move on to this next thing.
Now look who's delaying us, Frank.
Yeah, oh, God. Perfect. Goodness gracious. There it is. Okay. So we're going to plop you down right here. Where are you guys headed, by the way?
To Anders.
Anders. That is what I
Yeah,
suspect.
the mansion that he told us to.
I can't find some of your tokens for some reason, so the three of
Peaches
you.
is down at the bottom.
Okay, just if you can just move yourselves up
Yep.
that way, that would be great. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you make your way to Anders' house. It is one of the largest homes, maybe the largest. And it's got this big, inviting, open walkway. And you walk up to the front door, and it is this gigantic double door whose handle is this kind of big, classy looking anchor that splits down the center if you were to open it. Are you knocking? Are you walking in? What are you guys doing?
100% we're knocking.
Knock, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now you knock.
I mean, your camera, you're like sitting in the dark, my guy.
My webcam sucks, but yeah.
You're plotting your next move.
There we go.
On something.
Still dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I put this guy? Sorry. There's another token here that for some reason has moved. Either way, so you make your way, you knock, and opening the door, there to greet you is this fairly slender, fairly average height, graying hair, with these kind of circle spectacles that he pushes up to his up the bridge of his nose, and greets you all with a pretty warm welcome. It says, welcome to the Solmar house. Is it... Wait a second. This can't be right. You're back so soon. Are you the ones who were sent on that little mission?
We're not speaking with Anders.
No,
Somebody
this seems to be his butler.
We need
Yeah.
to speak to Anders.
We
right
were
away.
told not
Yeah,
to talk
we-
to anybody about it.
Oh, well, rest assured. What Anders knows, he always shares with me. So,
Yeah.
secret's safe here. Don't you
So
worry.
where do we go today then?
Good question. Perhaps we should step inside and discuss.
Where is Anders?
Oh, he's just inside. In fact, he's just finished bathing. Again, I don't think he expected you quite this early. But feel free, come on in. Let's have a seat. You
Sure.
seem, well, like you've had some happenings.
Yeah, and I'll like move my coat and just like show kind of like the
A
two
gunshot.
the two kind of ends of arrows. I didn't take them out. I'm still injured. If you take them out, you bleed out.
I also have an arrow.
Well, let's get you inside quickly then. And you see him kind of like, kind of lean inside the door and like snap his fingers over to somebody. And he says, please bring me some medical equipment. And he ushers you in quickly and would shut the door behind you if you all enter.
Yep.
Okay. Well, my name is Scarin, and well, just follow me. And he leads you in to this this massive house, and he seats you on these just way too be good to be sat on with arrows sticking out of your body type couches. This beautiful white, strange looking leather, almost like it came off of some sort of rare fish or something and was cured using some sort of weird curing process. And he sits you down in this beautiful ornate living room, and these two other helping hands walk in, deliver this medical equipment, and leave the room. And Scarin starts tending to your wounds. And he's got a pretty tight hand. He's pretty quick, but very aggressive. And he kind of starts working on you first, Wyatt. And he pulls this bandage around both sides of the arrows and kind of looks you in the face and says, this is going to sting.
Just do it.
And he just rips out one at a time, really quite quickly, actually, and then immediately starts bandaging you up. And he takes pretty good care. And he starts doing the same thing for you, Peaches. When
No, I'm good. You can leave it. Don't worry.
oh
Look, that looked like it hurt.
no, trust me, this will be better for you.
Oh God.
And he starts just like kind of like grabs onto your wing and like pins it against your arm and starts wrapping everything
Bastard.
up. And he does the same 1, 2, and on 2 he pulls it out and starts wrapping it up again. At this point, as he's kind of finishing up, Anders walks into the room and he kind of looks you all over and, wow, you must have found something good. What do we got?
Upon like him entering our presence, I'm going to bow to him, as I would with anyone else in the member of the council. And I'm gonna show him the red bandana, and I'll have it like laid out flat on both my hands, and I'll like kind of raise it above my head to present it to him. And just
Is there any symbols on it?
The bandana?
Yeah.
No. Just a plain red bandana. I know you keep looking for symbols, but I'm sorry.
Super.
Okay,
Just want to make sure it didn't match the
and-
thing carved into the kid's head.
for sure.
I will describe exactly what our journey was from all the knowledge that I know that people have told me. And then I will like just say, you guys hired us to investigate. You didn't hire us to kill or, take care of the
Be killed.
problem or be killed. And I'll point to Wyatt here. So this we got you the information you wanted. There is something. There are a group of possibly bandits down there. Peach has dealt with some of them, but we got out of there. We got out of there as soon as we could. Wyatt barely escaped with his life.
Yeah.
And I was not risking. We were not going to risk ourselves any further. So we got out of there and thought we'd present to you the proof of the pudding, so to speak.
We were quite outnumbered.
Yeah, the mining
Yes.
equipment that you sent us with didn't do anything.
Shoot. Oh, what a bummer. So, no Blackwater, huh?
Not that we're sure of. No, we have no idea. There was a hidden compartment, down the stairs where we encountered, these people.
We didn't get to explore the whole house.
Yeah, but in that bottom
We
cellar,
almost
though,
ran.
we could hear waves. So I'm guessing there might be an entrance on the cliff side that you maybe know of.
I don't know how.
If you are to send us back, we would suggest reinforcements or better preparation, because we are not going to risk our lives just to prove something that we saw with our own eyes.
Okay. So, I mean, well, I can tell you for sure that we're not going to be sending anybody else there. Yeah, it sounds like a doozy. I mean, an old abandoned place filled with, what did you say they were? Bandits? Smugglers? What were they?
I would know about like the smugglers would use that style of bandana or that color. Would I know that?
I mean, they could.
Someone did, but I don't think it's been shared.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't think you would know necessarily.
Okay. Yeah, I can only assume they're bandits because what other type of groups of people would take over an abandoned house?
And attack us on sight.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, people desperate, living in an old abandoned place, defending themselves against intruders.
Like, well, they look like this. And I'm gonna turn around.
Show him the bold guy.
I'm gonna use disguise self.
Okay.
And make myself look like one of them. And then turn back around.
Yeah, it looks rough. It's rough.
Listen, Anders, I guess let's just cut to the chase here. Do you want us to go back and deal with this or no?
Let me ask you. Do you want to go back?
I think we could all be convinced if it was maybe a little more worth it for us, considering we're risking our lives.
And he kind of like a grin comes on his face and he says, "You're right. If I remember correctly, I didn't exactly tell you what I was going to give you. I just said Ida said you would be paid handsomely."
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I'm being honest, I might be going back on my word here because I did say, even if the place was empty, bring back proof. And you did bring back proof. So I do owe you something, right?
Yeah.
And so he kind of like puts out a stack of 10 gold. He kind of like reaches behind himself.
You're
like almost like
a
he's
fucking rat.
he's hiding something. He just puts out a stack of 10 gold in front of you on this almost like coffee table he's got set up. He says, however, what I was hoping to pay you for with some sort of definitive evidence, maybe get the place cleared out. And he reaches behind himself and he kind of like unties the satchel that he was pulling from, and he slowly and like dramatically lowers it onto the center of the table. And then he looks around at all of you, lets go of the top, and it spills out across the table, even knocking over the stacks of 10 gold that he had put in front of you. And as you look on, this is hundreds, maybe 1,000 gold that he's put on the center of the table. I thought a couple hundred gold each would be fair compensation, given that you were risking your lives, and clearly you have. Trust me, I am not saying that you haven't done a lot, but it sounds like something interesting's going on there.
I'm gonna like straighten up my demeanor and like kind of stand more at attention and like look at the rest of the group. Well, that's enough said for me. Anybody else? Need more persuasion? Because I'm more than happy with this. That's just me, though.
Anders, did you know, you said risking our lives. Did you know that we would be risking our lives the first time you sent us up there?
Well, I mean, my fear, some kids died. And if that's where they went last, obviously I was afraid that you guys would be at risk too. And I mean it. I am genuinely not looking forward to the idea of you guys getting hurt any further than you already have.
At the comment about the kids, is he being genuine?
Go ahead and roll
I
insight.
was literally just gonna say the same thing.
18.
Group insight check.
18.
Oh, that works.
Can I see if he's being genuine about actually giving a shit about what happens to us?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Insight.
I got 18.
Okay. What do we got here? Okay.
12.
So in fact, both of you, you can see that despite being a little bit, maybe a little bit cocky, he's actually kind of seeming to be wearing his emotions on his sleeve here. He just seems to be having a little bit of a hard time letting you guys, like, convincing you, but or being convincing rather himself. And it seems to be stemming almost from the fact that he's a little bit too well-to-do to even understand the type of work you guys are doing. So, you know, I didn't want to put you guys at risk. And it really, you know, even when I send my own guys out fishing, each and every one of them, I worry about every trip. And you know, I do feel bad that it's you guys that have to do this. But think about the position we're in. We can't send anybody else up there. And if you found something good, well, then I think it should be taken care of, don't you?
Yeah, I say, yeah. Let's go kick some ass.
Can we take 5 here a little bit? This couch is a little bit better than where I went just about an hour ago.
I'm fine to rest, especially if it means Wyatt, you know, feeling better, and Peaches as well. If you need to rest. Before we leave, Anders, what is it that you want us to do there? Because like you said, you kind of revoked this whole go up there, find something, bring it back. Now, so we can make sure we do the job correctly, what is it that you need us to do? And what is it that we're looking for?
Well, let me just interject here, if you don't mind, Anders. It should be quite obvious. Do you think the council people want a bunch of rapscallion bandits hanging around in the old mansion? If they were the ones that killed a couple of kids, do you think Anders wants any of them to stick around? He already said he's not sending anybody. He's got to send this ragtag bunch of who knows what we are at this point.
Isn't this what I said an hour ago?
Say again, Peaches?
I said, isn't this what I said an hour ago?
Yes, but we have more information now. And we have more incentive.
He was going to give us the whole thing either way.
How do you
came back with less?
How was I supposed to know that?
They said that we would be paid handsomely.
Yeah, and he was going to give us 10 gold each. Now he's offering a little more. Sweeten the deal enough for me to be... I say it's worth it.
I think that the evidence we brought back was sufficient enough for 10 gold. If we had done more, we would have gotten the whole pot.
Anders,
That's just my opinion.
am I right?
I'm fine to take a rest and go back.
Am I correct, Anders? You want us to neutralize the threat? Keep the kids safe so they can run and play ball on the streets again?
And he
Is your table
kinda-
moving?
yeah. He kind of like he kind of like looks like he's contemplating for a second, but he can't hide like just this smile that kind of is like just tucking away in his cheeks here. And he looks over to you and he just says, the headline of the Kraken's Ink, which is the name of the Saltmarsh newspaper. Town Council puts together secret task force and immediately gets retribution for a grieving mother.
How about you come with us and then you get to put that. Otherwise, it's ours.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're not
Man
going to
of
get all
his-
the
a man of
glory
his
just for
stature?
choosing the people.
Man of his stature?
You are talking to a council member, sweetheart. You better watch that. Be good.
Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta know our place around here, and unfortunately, he's in the place to order us around and tell us what needs to be done. He technically did hire us after all, so it doesn't make any sense to bring him. Why would he need to put himself in danger? That's why we're here.
Can I is Karen
for
in the
all
room?
glory, then.
Yes, he's been just kind of standing by the entryway.
I'm just gonna snap at him. Can I get a coffee, big man?
Of course, I'll be back. In fact, I'll bring enough for everyone. And he immediately heads out.
I'm gonna kick my feet up and start eating the muffin that I got earlier.
Okay. And Anders kind of sits down across from you, Wyatt, and looks over at everybody. Yeah, let's take an hour. And you guys get back to it. I will have the reporter here when you get back. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Swift retribution. I can see it now. Your names plastered all over the front of that paper. The new town heroes of Saltmarsh. Amazing. You'll have to come up with a name for your little group to put on there. You'll have to think of that one. And we'll call the session there. All right. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's almost midnight.
Yeah. We'll call
Yeah, I was really hoping to be done.
Yeah.
By them. I will
I'm
say
sitting
though,
here going, okay, let's go back.
I will say I don't think I have it in me to do 2 sessions a week again.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
fine.
You little what?